Charlie.
Thank you.
Very subtle. You do it again for us? How does it go?
No,
Go
I
on.
don't remember. Sorry, what were you saying?
All right. Okay. Right. Okay. So
Cool.
you had arrived at the village of Twickenham proper, I believe. I may have already used that name, but if
Twickenham
I have,
is where we were going to rescue the
right,
other vamps.
right, and so
Yeah,
you've
Dex.
arrived at the edge of this little town, and basically it consists of this one main long street that goes up and over a hill. It's kind of these old medieval gables and narrow medieval street that runs through here. It's a very old town. It's the sort of place you can imagine Shakespeare visiting in his summers or something like that. And so there's a lot of Tudor style houses, white and brown, white with brown eaves and boards. And there's a few stone buildings, including one large stone church in the center of it. And there's nobody on the street at all that you can see from where you are, but you have heard the sounds of people moving. Those of you who were near the building, you guys are basically on the outskirts right now. You're right on the edge. In fact, I'll go so far as to say that you've got your back to the wall of the nearest building, pretty much, ready to kind of head inside. Now, if I recall, you were going to go across the street, burst into a building and go up the stairs to the top floor, where you were going to use the, Charlie, it's your word.
Dormers?
Dormers.
Yeah.
To egress onto the roof.
Yes.
That's about right. Okay.
I do like, thinking about it now, I do think we should probably split the party.
You want to
Yeah.
split? Okay. All right.
But it's because I think Sage is more confident now.
I think I'm off on my own somewhere.
Yeah. You went to a supermarket?
You were looking for sugar, but there are other ways to sabotage trucks, like let the tires down.
That is true.
Let's try. Shall we try that?
Or a grenade?
Too much noise. Too much noise. We want to be stealthy, don't we? Do we?
It's not my thing. I don't have any points in stealth.
Okay. We want to be stealthy, and funnily enough, the most stealthy person amongst us is
1 dot stealthier.
Probably Dr. Shipman because he's not here. Where is he gone? Uber stealth.
Uber stealth.
He's in the vehicle.
Car. Yeah, he's always in the car.
He's in the vehicle. It's just
I don't like
worrying.
being here, guys. I'm just staying in the car.
Right.
Oh.
Okay,
Call
so
him Dr. Shipman the car. We should get him a car so he can have a car to stay in.
We should just reserve a seat in every car that we're in.
Sage and Kitty. Right.
Oh.
Okay, so
Hey. Oh.
what are these? They shouldn't be there. What about that? Okay, so this is the general gist of what you're looking at. It's very rough. And obviously it's a lot bigger than that, but I didn't want to overload Roll20 with such a big map that it just kills everyone's computers. So, because that would be tedious. So anyway, you get the general idea. That's not a huge town. And things are subject to change. But you're at one end of it and you're hiding behind this wall, ready to burst in and take out everyone, right? Because that's what you're planning to do. At the other end of the street is some sort of square, which is the center of the town. And so you suspect that the other end of the street is kind of more along the lines of where it's going to, there'll be the bigger establishments. That being said, the nearest place here that's closest to you is a department store which is closed. Across the street is what looks like some sort of multi-story housing, very old style house. I put it now in your capable hands of deciding how you'd like to die. I mean, what you'd like to do.
Alexi.
Yo.
You could also put dirt in the
The ship
Yeah.
actually gave me a weighted knife, so I'm probably going to go use that on the tires.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, Alexi, you're going to move out from this corner. Is that right?
Yep, obfuscated.
Obfuscated, you head down the street and around the corner, which is where the vehicles are.
Cool.
Okay. Okay. So that leaves 3: Emmanuel, Sage, and Kitty. Now, for some reason, I'm separating Philippe right now. Is he with you, or is he back at the armored vehicle?
I'm going.
He was with us.
Who was with you?
Yeah, because I can see auras and I can tell them which is human, which isn't, and they can
Right.
pick whoever off that they
How are
want.
we gonna
to.
get Kitty up? No, how?
All right, that's true.
No, go back to sleep. How are we going?
Excellent point. That is a very excellent point. What is Kitty even doing standing on the side of the building? Okay.
Was that a convincing wake up?
Yes.
We left
How?
her. We left her there with the doctor, didn't we?
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so she's with Doctor. Okay, so she's going to wake up. Shipman has probably been operating on getting a bullet out of you.
Okay.
Let's
Am
say-
I awake when he's operating?
Yeah. I
It's
think
very
so.
much like Silas from Heroes, just like working out things in my brain.
Yeah, I'm sort of thinking that pulling the bullet out from your spinal column is what's kind of
Woken me up.
woken you up. It's kind of disrupted the damage, as it were. You know what I'm saying? You've
Makes
been able
sense.
to
It's pretty much the bullet's gone way of my body healing. So as soon as he removes the bullet, the healing can take place.
Exactly. And so the blood just flows in immediately and starts to solidify into your flesh, filling up the nerves and what have you, repairing everything that was there that's busted and burned and broken. Okay,
Cool.
so you sit up, and Shipman, I guess he's probably, I mean, I'm just going to, the least amount of role playing from him as possible. He probably just obfuscates.
He probably just disappears.
Right.
I'm just like,
Can't move, so he'll just be sitting there.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all good.
he
I'm
may or
happy
may
to
not.
wait for a little bit.
What we can do is add a caveat here at this point in the game where he can fill in the detail of what he does. And so we'll just leave some space there for him to role play retrospectively. But after that, I'm assuming you're going to get out of the vehicle and head to the rest of the crew.
Probably. It will depend on how like damaged I am.
Right.
I might wait a little bit to not be ridiculously damaged and then go find everyone. So I'm happy to just chill for a little bit.
Sure, it makes sense. And I think in that period of time too, Shipman will, before he obfuscates, he's probably going to say, they've gone there, this is what they're doing, blah, de blah. And I'll tell him that's what he said so he can fill those details in himself.
Cool.
In any case, yeah, you will know where they are, you know what's going on, and you are no more damaged than you were when you left the game before last week. It was just a plot device, not punitive punishment.
And what about
so I'm still minus 2 dice, and I am 2 points blood bonded to Philippe.
The blood bond stays. That's
cool.
Unavoidable. that is the punishment for leaving the game for a week. Even
I can't help if my internet cuts out for like 2 days.
Life is not fair. That's the lesson here in Vampire the Masquerade.
That's why you can't have nice things.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Yeah. Okay, so Philippe, you're with the crew now. So there's Philippe, Sage, and Emmanuel Bishop. So 3 of you. 2 of Barry and 1 of Charlie.
We also have
Garth
our
Alan,
retainers.
Alan and let's drop Alan in here.
Alan and Parker.
Yep. Alan.
Hello, Alan.
Objects and tokens. Yep. And Parker.
Mhm.
Mr. Parker. Where's Mr. Parker? Parker. That's weird. Well, Parker can be ghoul NPC for now.
Yeah.
But I do have a Parker because I had him there last time, didn't I? Hang on. I'll go
He's like
search my previous maps and see if I can find him.
He was like a square
Was he?
token. Yeah.
A square token.
Yeah, like he didn't have a border or anything.
Oh,
He was like a man with a gun.
oh, is he?
Yeah.
Right. Mm. Very long time ago map. Another. Ah, I can't find you, Mr. Parker. What the hell?
Where did you go? I
Yes.
guess he's just ghoul. So sad.
I know. It's
Mm.
terrible.
Yeah.
He's extremely stealthy. He's hard to find.
Right. That's right. That's what it is. That's what it is. Come on. This can't be that hard. Chase scenario 3. Surely he's here. No, not there either. Fuck. Okay. I'll figure this out another time.
Yeah.
Another time. All right. Back to Twickenham. All right. So we've got a ghoul that we've added. And I'm going to literally call him Park.
You had a token for Philippe too.
I did, didn't I?
But he's not there.
Actually, I do have Philippe's token. Here's Philippe's
And
token.
also like Kit's the weird blonde vamp woman again.
Oh god.
I have no idea where that picture came from, but okay.
That's not Kira?
No, that's not Kara either. I have no idea who that is.
What the hell? Why don't we use Kira's token?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can use
cool.
Kara's.
it's just easier.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
Kara.
I think
We'll
this
call
looks
it
fine.
Kitty. Give it a nameplate and make it controlled by Kitty. Controlled by Kitty. Yes. Save. How's that? There you go.
Cool.
Okay. All right. I think we've got everything basically solved. Right. So Alan's there. Parker's there. Sage is there. Bishop's there. Philippe's there. Alexi's gone off down the street and disappeared around the corner. Kitty is in the van along with Shipman. Kitty's busy waking up. Alexi, as you're running down the street, you're obfuscated. I'll get you to make a cursory dex and stealth check
Nice.
for the evening to start the evening's rolling business.
Yeah.
1 success. Okay, and you've got level 2 obfuscate.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you're pretty good for moving anyway. So okay, you're moving along. You're not having to be too stealthy because of the obfuscate. Can you make a wits and security check to see any cameras? I think we talked about that, and you're not really too worried anyway.
No,
So-
3 successes.
Okay, so you managed to avoid some cameras despite the fact that you're not too concerned.
Yep.
All right. What I will notice, what you do notice with your wits and security check, though, is that you see that there are a number of parked cars on the way down the street, and you see some of the doors of those cars are like literally open, and some of the tires, oddly enough, have been slashed and have been let down. And so, in fact, you start to realize that this seems to be somewhat systematic. People of this town couldn't leave. Yeah. As you get further down the street, you can hear very little, actually, very little. things go quiet. At first, you think you could hear people moving around, but that goes very quiet as you get to the other end of the street. You get to the corner, you look around into the big market square there, and there's a fountain. And around the fountain, the road basically goes around in a circle, and it splits down, and the street, the town is like 4 spokes. Okay. 2 of them are the main street. The other 2 go off onto side streets that are a lot smaller. One of those side streets is literally blocked by a truck and impassable with a vehicle. The other one leads down and around a bend down a hill. And you can see the end of that street around beyond the bend, beyond the buildings at the end of the bend, which are houses. Beyond those houses, there seems to be some old ruined building, like a large, might have been a castle or something.
Cool.
Okay. Can you make a perception alertness check?
0.
0. All right. You notice the wind's blowing.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, back at the outside of the town, on the edge of the building, on the outskirts, Philippe, Bishop, Sage.
Hey, Philippe's looking for auras and stuff once he gets higher.
Okay,
And
so, right. But at this point, your plan to get higher is to cross the street, enter the building, go up the stairs, break out through a window onto the roof.
he's looking, as they're doing that, he's looking around for auras of people.
Hey, what will Bishop end up doing?
What am I doing?
Because he'll be on his own if we all separate and go up on the roof.
Are you all going to go up on the roof together, the 3 of you, or?
It was going to be well, I was thinking of probably splitting. If we are going to go on the roof, it would be Parker and Philippe and Ellen and Sage. But
Parker, Philippe, Alan, and Sage. Okay.
But
yeah,
at the same time, I'm thinking, like, do we need to go on the roof? And
it would make sense to have Bishop sort of like keeping point and just looking out, like watching your guys back, like while you go up there. Not that I'm in the scene, but it would make sense.
I don't know. Bishop.
Well,
Go for it.
what we're gonna do is he'll go across with you, keeping point, which is a good idea.
Okay, so Bishop's going to move to here.
Yeah. He's keeping point and watching them get in their position. Then he's got to find the next optimal position for him.
Okay, now first of all, this street, long street, cars on both sides of the street. Not all the way, they're not jam-packed. There's a few cars, but there are enough cars to take a certain amount of cover behind.
Okay, cool.
At the point where you are at your end, there's like an old V-dub, for example, parked right outside the grocery store that they're about to break into, or the house rather.
Okay, all right. So I'll position myself behind. Is there any kind of walling there? Solid walling, more solid than a V-dub?
No.
Because bullets chew cars apart. Like
you could go into the building with them and keep cover inside the building.
Okay, I'll do that.
From the door, use the door of the building as cover.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that.
All right. So is everyone going into this building in that case?
Is that what we're doing, Bishop?
You said you wanted to separate them, didn't you? Separate us. Where do you want us to go?
Potentially. Like, originally we had the plan of just all going up on the roof.
Yeah.
No idea what Bishop was going to end up doing. But yeah, now that I think about it, it's better, but also it'd be good character development. So,
sadly, you're going to make an excellent sniper. All right. Do what she said. Separate parts of the roof, but don't all be in the same place. There's lots of roof to use it.
All right. So you are going in through this room into this building together.
Yeah. And Bishop's keeping the ground.
Okay, so Bishop, you're going first. Is that right?
Yeah, I'll stay down the bottom.
Yeah.
They go up the top in different places
Well,
on the
at
roof.
this point, you haven't gotten through the door yet, so let's just get
Okay.
through that part.
Yeah, I'm going
first.
through. Yeah, I thought we'd already done that. Sorry.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just trying to
going
establish
through
what your
first.
plan is at this point.
Going through first, and I check the area.
All right. Well, when you get to the door, it's wide open. Like not wide open, but it's unlocked, and it's not actually closed. It's ajar. The door is ajar.
Yeah.
It's not a cup. It's a jar.
Okay.
And you push it, and it just swings open.
Yeah.
And inside, you find it's a house. It's somebody's living place. It's very tidy. There's little knickknacks everywhere. The sorts of knickknacks that only British middle-aged people can own.
Yep.
You know, the sort of thing I'm talking about.
Yes.
Spoons,
Spoon
cups,
collection.
mugs,
China.
funny-looking china, odd-looking knickknacks, and it smells like old people.
Okay. All right.
There's a set of stairs with hideous carpeting that goes
This
up.
could have been you, Bishop.
Very funny.
Anyway.
Very
All
funny.
right. So you get in there first, Bishop, and you've now secured the front door and the room.
Okay.
So who comes in next? Sage?
Yeah, I'll go in.
All right.
Dragging, I can't drag Ellen.
Yeah, I mean, Ellen will come running in as well.
Sage and Ellen,
then
check
Parker.
check the stairs. Make sure the rooms are empty.
Right.
Be as quiet as possible.
Crossing the street to get to the door was a little tense too, because there's this sort of moment where, oh, we could get shot at. But
Yeah.
Okay, and you're now inside this building, and there's stairs that go up. Can I get perception checks from everybody, please?
Just the one.
Just the one?
Yeah.
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 Sad start, but it'll get better.
I like your optimism.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so Philippe, your perception alertness results in 2 successes. And Bishop. Emmanuel Bishop. Emmanuel. Perception alertness. Dun, 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 dun. 3 successes. Okay. Actually, Bishop has got higher. Okay, so Bishop, you hear the floorboards creak upstairs as you're moving through the room.
Can't hear you because your thing's on. Off.
Out of instinct, I go, like
Hand signals.
and nobody understands what that means. So,
No.
Well, Parker does.
yeah.
Parker just puts his hand on your shoulder, Sage.
He points to the stairs.
Helen looks around like, wow.
Creaky stairs, Ellen, up there. Creaky sounds.
Right. We can shoot through the floor.
Grenade. No, I'm just kidding. I'll put that away.
Parker's like, could be children.
Just be quiet for a while. Just a little while. They might just go back to sleep.
I don't think anybody's asleep.
You want to take whoever it is out, Parker? What do you want me to do?
Why don't we could just whoever's up there.
Parker nods. That's
Good
not a bad
idea.
idea.
Would you like the honor?
Songbird, sometimes I just love your
There's
ideas.
not enough time for this. I'm gonna go. Okay.
Okay, so you start on your way up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. And you get to the top of the stairs, and there's this old lady standing there looking down the stairs, leaning on a walking stick in her nightie. Her hair's all kind of fluffed up. She looks somewhat as if she's been bedridden for 6 months and finally risen out of bed for some special occasion, which might have been what's going on here.
In your headset, you hear, "Tell her you're the police and you need to get to her roof."
Can you make a perception alertness check also?
That'd be
please,
good.
Sage?
I'm not sure if this old woman is still alive. She might be a vampy. 4.
She's got polystyrene puffs in her hair and on her clothes.
Okay.
So what the fuck
Um,
does that mean, right?
Yeah, I might just back up quietly.
She looks up. Who are you? What are you doing in my house? What are you doing here? Hmm.
Hello. Is she looking at me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Would be nice, thank you.
Roll your oar, please.
okay. Done this so many times to remember how to do this. It's a charisma performance and 7, I think it is. Let's double check though. Look. Oh. 3.
3 successes. Okay, she's awed,
It's
you
people.
believe? She says, oh, I'm sorry, dear. I thought you were someone else. I thought you were those people. They took Bertrand away. They took Bertrand. I'm not going. I'm
Bertrand.
not going. I'm telling you, I won't leave. I won't leave my house.
Who's Bertrand?
It's my husband, Bertrand. Oh,
Oh.
Bert. Oh, poor Bert. They took him away.
I'm
He
gonna
didn't
get.
want to go.
I'm going to say I'm going to walk closer so that it's in the
Okay.
headset, and then slowly approach.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had to hide, you know. I had to hide. There was nothing else I could do. I knew I went straight back to the war in my head. You've no idea when I saw those guns and I heard that firing up the street. It took me straight back to the war.
Oh, any idea where the polystyrene came from? Like just looking around. Did she hide in a box or something, or?
So you can see behind her is a doorway into a room, and in that room you can see a cupboard open, and you can see a pile of polystyrene that seems to be pouring down from a shelf, a bag in a shelf, in that cupboard.
All right. I'm going to walk up to her and sort of hold her
Oh dear.
gently. I just want to see if she's alive.
She takes your hand. Yeah, she's warm.
Okay, cool.
She takes your hand though, and she grips onto it. You're so cold, love.
I know. It's a cold night.
Why have you got this? She looks at the gun.
There's a lot going on outside.
Are you here to save us? Are you here to stop those terrorists?
We're going to try.
Oh, please try. Oh, get us out of here.
Do you have anyone that can help you? Do you
Bertrand
have
was here,
any
but these-
children or?
They moved away long ago. Didn't want to be around us anymore. Old folks. Most of the old folks live here in this village.
Maybe give them a call and
The
just let them
phone's
know
been
that you're.
cut, love. The phone's dead. The power's off. The water's the only thing going now.
Okay. Are you gonna be alright if we leave you here?
Oh, you can't leave me here. Take me with you.
I can't. I'm sorry. If it's a lot more dangerous outside. It's safer for you in here.
Please, please don't leave me here. She
damn it.
starts crying in front of you.
Oh. We're going to need to get through to the roof. Can you help us with that?
You want to get to the roof? Yes, I suppose I can't come on the roof now,
No.
can I? Oh, be careful up there. I've seen people slip off these roofs. It's very steep, you know, and the tiles are quite loose. Come this way. And she takes you through to the bedroom, and you see there's the dormer, and she shows you the windows there. So that's usually the way the plumbers and the tile cleaners get out there if they're going to do the guttering. They'll go out this way, or they'll come with a ladder. Quite often they have a ladder, but they'll come up but sometimes there's one of them that came last summer that went out through this window, and he said it was probably the best way, but I'm not sure. The cat likes to go out this way too from time to time.
Have you seen your cat? Maybe your cat will
I haven't seen
comfort you.
haven't seen Jubbly for days.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Well, you know what? I have a few friends that are going to help me protect the city. So would it be all right if we all come through and use the domer to get to the roof?
Can you tell me something? Will you come back if you find Bertrand?
Of course, of course. What's your name?
My name's Liz.
Liz. Okay. Liz. Oh, lady. Okay, let me write this down.
Liz. The last name is Tom Brook.
Tom Brook. Okay. We will do our best. But for the meantime, I think you should probably take a rest.
Oh, can't rest. Her hands are literally shaking, and she reaches into a pocket of her nightie and pulls out of her bathrobe, and she pulls out this packet of, something like that.
Yeah.
Hear it. That's trying to get her meds out, and she spills them on the floor. Oh no!
Oh, well, I'll pick them up for her.
Okay, so you start picking them up. Right, what's everybody downstairs doing while this is all going on? Because you can hear a lot of this conversation, at least half of it through your headsets.
Songbird,
Yes.
what's going on?
The lady is allowing us, right?
Okay.
But she's a little bit afraid.
Of
So,
course.
Could someone bring up some water? Maybe a hot drink or something? I know this is pretty odd, but we could look after her then.
Hang on, what did you say? It's Alan. Hot drink. You want me to bring a hot drink up?
Maybe a tea.
Fucking, do we have time to make fucking tea?
Okay.
I'll tell you what, if we're going to stop for tea, I'll have one.
We're English. We always have time for tea.
Okay, so
Alex disagrees with you.
Fine, I'll put the fucking kettle on then. So he goes into the kitchen and starts making tea. So you want to ask your new friend whether she has milk and sugar?
Her name is Liz. Do you have milk and sugar, sweetheart?
I think this time I will.
Okay, she says yes.
It's not good for my heart, but
Ellen,
Okay, half the sugar amount. Don't kill her. Okay.
yeah, what?
make sure it's not a kettle that has a whistle.
Yeah, that's a good point in there. I'll keep an eye on that. Marco stands back and he's like, puts his gun down, sits on at the kitchen table. He's like, are you sure about this, sir? Shouldn't we be moving along?
We should be, but
I suppose there could be dozens of people in this situation throughout this village waiting for us to save their lives while we have tea.
Parker, you were English. I thought you'd be right into the tea thing.
I'm not totally against it, sir.
I'm just saying there's no crumpets.
Well, as it happens, says Alan, there actually are crumpets.
No,
I
Alan,
don't think you're going to be able to eat them. That might be the problem.
No crumpets.
Takeaway cups have been invented, right?
Right.
No crumpets.
But you know what? I could eat the crumpets for you.
No, not now. Never. Just get the tea done for the one person.
Do you think they have Nando's in this town? Probably a bit small, isn't it?
You breathe and you pass this town. Do you really think they'd have Nando's? At this point, I wish we were talking to the bullet whisperer. But
the thing is, like, she said that there was no power, so I suppose we're just doing this the harder way.
Oh shit! Yeah, you have to use. Fortunately, the gas is on,
Okay, cool.
There you go.
Nice.
And so, yeah, Alan's having to do this somewhat in the dark, and Parker's standing there sitting there with a torch on for Alan.
God, I love us.
Excuse me.
I'm going to tuck in this old woman. So when the tea comes, we can just quickly hop out the window.
Oh,
and then-
thank you, love. You're a godsend, but do hurry. I hope Bertrand's all right. They came to him. They came with a van and they took him away. They put a hood on him, and I know he was very stalwart. He tried to be as strong, but I know he wasn't. I know he's not that strong.
Aw, I give her a hug. Come here. It's
many-
okay, we'll help.
How's your levels of blood right now, incidentally?
Sweet.
Sweet. Okay. So
Because we
Yeah, I'm all
fed
good.
on cows earlier.
right. There's
Yeah.
Songbird, as much
Yes?
as I enjoy you, being domestic and all that, could we get on with it, please?
Do you have the tea ready?
Alan comes up the stairs with the tea.
Oh, thank you.
Tea's on
Here
it.
you are.
He does a gentle knock at the door, and Alan's form looms in the doorway.
Come on in. Come on in.
Well, hello, he says. You must be Lizzie. She looks up. She nods.
This is my friend. Don't worry.
I'm Alan, and here's your tea, love. I was informed that not to put too much sugar in it, but here you go. I hope it's all right. I can go and get some more if you want it. Oh, thank you, love. Thank you. She takes a sip. Oh, that'll do. That'll do.
Uh-oh.
You wouldn't happen to have a bit of bicky, would you?
Parker, since you're downstairs, could you please pick up some biscuits as well?
Right. Alan runs back halfway down the stairs. Parker comes halfway up the stairs with the biscuits, and they hand them over like a baton.
And my character's thinking, what the hell is going on in my life?
Oh, that's great.
Oh, by the way, I radioed the doc.
Okay. What do you tell the doc?
How's the bullet whisperer?
Right. Well, at this point, Caitlin, have you healed up yet, or are you still hanging back?
I suppose. Will I have healed back the amount that will make me not have -2 dice?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then yes, I am healed. And I will. Is the doc actually going to be playing tonight, or is he?
He is. He's coming in at 8.
He's coming in. He'll be
So
here in 10
he'll be here in
minutes.
10
so
minutes.
I'm happy to wait until he turns up,
Okay. Cool. All right.
just for story reasons.
Yep. In which case, he doesn't answer immediately. You hear, I suppose he says something like she's still out. She's still under operating. It's
So the
probably
bullet-
quite curt. He probably says, "Shh, I'm operating," and clicks off.
Well, that's nice, isn't it? I try to find out what's wrong with the bullet whisperer, and what do I get?
Oh, and you're muted.
Okay.
Are we all ready?
Can
'cause
we
he's
You've got your
Italian.
biscuits, you're fine.
Italians must really hate Zoom. Is that racist? Italiano. Sorry.
No,
Probably.
no, I tell you, we love Zoom. We
It's a
love
cliche.
Zoom. We do.
A stereotype, sadly. It's not true. Yes, I'm being very silly. All right. T and Vicky's top floor. All right. So
Okay.
does everybody come into the top floor room now?
Yes, we come in.
We're
Oh.
gonna go through now.
There's a lot of you, isn't there?
Sure is.
Wow. Well, be very careful. Those people look very serious, very serious. There's some, and they were speaking some funny language too. I have to tell you too. I thought I was back in the war.
Oh. Okay, well, you don't have to worry about that anymore.
You wouldn't stay here with me, would you, love?
I'm sorry, I can't.
Grabs your hand.
Oh, I can't. I have to go. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Don't worry, you've got your tea. We will come back.
Anyone could stay. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be you. It could be this
Breaking
one.
my heart. Break my fucking heart. Oh.
Alan. Alan looks at you like, I could do this, you know.
I need you with me. I'm sorry, Alan.
Right, fine.
We will come back, okay? Just stay in here. If
Don't
you hear
go.
anything else, hide again.
Oh, all right.
Oh, give
You
her
got-
another hug, and then I will go. No.
You don't have anything I could protect myself with, do you?
I give her my Glock.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. How does this work? Do you just pull the trigger?
Excuse me,
I
ma'am.
haven't seen a gun like this before.
Hey, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Were you a WAF during the war?
Out of game. WAF, clarify.
WAF is they were in the military and in the army, and they did all the females did all the army things
Right, during World War
when the
II.
males went around. Yeah.
It's been a long time, love, long time. We did do some training with some guns, but they were mostly rifles and Lee Enfields that had been recommissioned from the World War One.
Okay, so he cocks it for her and says, "Now all you had to do, if anybody you don't know comes through that door and he's not one of us, just aim and
All right,
shoot.
got the gist of that. I think as long as it will go when I pull the trigger, I know what to do.
Oh, it'll go. It'll go.
Has it got
Promise
much
you.
kick? This thing?
Oh, it's got a wee bit of kick, but I think you can handle it. A woman like you look sturdy to me.
Oh, you're very kind, love. Very kind.
Okay, and we'll be down as soon as we can. All right?
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Bye.
Okay, so you go out out through the window.
She says, "Be careful, because it's slippery." So
All right.
be careful.
Alexi. What are you up to, Alexi?
I'm going to go find some trucks to stab holes in the tires.
Okay. You find a bunch of trucks to stab holes in the tires. When you find those trucks, you discover that they are guarded by fellows with men and women of a number of different ethnicities, with head coverings of different sorts, mostly ski mask type stuff. Eye holes, that type of stuff. Some of them have infravision goggles on. To be fair, most of them are not using them because they're not expecting anything right now. But there is one of them going about, approaching each of them, and he's saying something to them. And how close are you at this point to this?
Upon saying that, I will be hanging back and just seeing what's going on.
Okay. So there's one dude who's going around to each of them and sort of saying something, and you notice that they are visibly becoming more readied. And he speaks to the 4 guards around one of the trucks. Well, actually, there's 2 trucks parked there, 4 guards, 2 trucks. He goes off down the street towards another barricade and disappears. You hear the infrared coming online. Bzzz. You know that high-pitched sound you get when you turn electric devices on.
Cool. I pop back around the corner then, and
one of these guys climbs up on top of the truck and sits there like a sniper with his rifle. He's got a scope. And you notice another guy climbing up a ladder onto a roof.
cool. Sweet. I pop around the corner and try and get into one of the buildings.
Okay. Do you have any preference on the type of building you're going to break into?
No, not really. Just one I can get into, and then
Okay.
I'll get that information back to the other guys that we've all got.
Okay, so you're going to make a Dex and security roll.
1 success.
Is it a window or a door that you're going through?
I'm not choosy.
You're not choosy.
Obviously, I'm not going to break a window and make lots of noise, though.
Right. Door seems to be a bit stiff, bit difficult to get through. This one.
Try the next one down.
Okay, you make another Dex and security check.
1 success.
Same problem. Not
Right.
getting through these doors. They seem to have been made by the same local town locksmith.
And he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
Right. Try the next one. And because I'm getting further away, I pass on the information that they're all alerted and putting on infravision.
Okay, so you mentioned this over the headsets.
Yep.
Okay, and as they're getting onto the roof, as you guys are climbing onto the roof, you're hearing Alexi tell you, say the words, Alexi.
They're all alerted now. I'm down the end of the block. We've got guys that are on top of the truck and got a bit of height with infrared vision on. So, yeah, be careful.
Okey-doke.
Especially if you're going to show up on that.
Right. What you do notice, Alexi, is from your position in the town, is there is a clock tower down one street, which you suspect might be the highest point in the entire village.
Right. I'm going to make my way there.
Okay. All right. It's part of a church. And as you get there, you can hear the sounds of people. And you can see the doors are open and there's light emitting from inside.
What does the people noise sound like? Just talking or
Whimpering. And the sounds of gruff voices as you're approaching from a distance. You see 2 guards. One of them is smoking a cigarette outside the front of the church. The other one is standing there on alert, looking around with an assault rifle. The one with smoking the cigarette has his balaclava wrapped up to his nose.
Cool. Can I head around the back of the church and see if I can find a way to get in?
Yep. Okay.
Or at least up the tower.
Okay. Yeah, you find there is a door on the back of the church, but it does appear to be guarded as well. Although the guard here seems to be sitting on the back step and has a book in their hand.
Try and get close enough to see what he's reading.
As you get closer, you realize he's a she, and the book that she's reading has a red cover and is kind of thick. It looks quite old. Has one of those page markers cords.
Ribbon.
Like a ribbon. And next to her is a pistol. It looks like a revolver, quite heavy caliber. And on her back is an assault rifle. And she's just sitting on the step reading this book. And she also, that's what she's doing.
Cool.
So you're going to make, as you're approaching the back door, this seems to be the back door to the clock tower.
Yep.
The windows, there are windows, but they're quite high up.
Cool.
At least 2 floors.
I'm going to try and quietly stake this bit. Well, I'm assuming vampire, because they're all hanging out doing this sort of crap.
Goodness. Okay. So you take out a stake.
Yep.
You put yourself into positions. I'm going to make a stealth check for that.
Four successes.
Successes. That's pretty good. Yep. Okay. So you get yourself into position. And now you have to make a melee attack. So this is Dex and melee. I believe you have to get 5 successes to stake someone, which is quite a lot. So that being said, because of this, the fact that she's sitting still, you've been silent, you've got an opportunity to really consider this and how you're going to do it. I'm going to lower the difficulty to 4.
Cool. And I'm also spending points in.
And he's going to spend a point in blood point. Or you're going to spend points in Dex. Are you going to spend a willpower point too?
No, because I've got 4 of them. So
okay. All right. Let's see what you roll.
1 success.
Oh fuck. Oh no. Okay. You shove the stake in and she turns as she feels it, and you realize that she must have celerity. And she stands up. You briefly reveal yourself, and she tries to bring the pistol up in your direction to shoot at you. You can roll a dex and dodge if you like. What's in your offhand, by the way? There's a stake in your main hand. Is there anything in your offhand or no?
Not currently, but I will pull out my silenced pistol when I get a chance.
Okay. All right. So you're rolling dex and dodge.
4 successes.
4 successes. Okay.
Yes.
Her gun goes off with a loud crack, and she shouts out, "Here, here!" At that point, it's your turn.
Cool. Actually, I want to grab her book and do the mission, run away real fast.
Okay, so you grab the book. Make a dex and athletics check to grab the book.
3 successes.
Okay, can you soak some damage for me, please? Stamina.
Three successes.
Okay, yep, you don't take any damage. You get hit, but you don't care. It's not anywhere that hurts you, and the bullet drops out.
Yeah.
As you run away stealthily. I assume you go straight back into obfuscate. Yeah?
As soon as I can, yep.
All right. So you've got the book and you run off.
Yep.
Okay. Very good. You can do that.
Hopefully calling people away from the other guys was all planned.
Right. And so as you're heading off, you get to the corner, come around the corner, you see 2 dudes with assault rifles and headsets, like vision goggles, looking around, looking for you. And they're moving the way Marines move, you know, the low sort of squat as they move along quite rapidly with their guns in front of them. And they whip around the corner in your direction. Can you make a stealth check for me?
Four successes.
They come right up to you, and they move right around you without really even coming near you. And the weird thing is, you think that your obfuscate must be working, because obfuscate has this ability to affect people's minds. It doesn't affect their eyesight; it affects their minds, and so they will do almost anything to get out of your way. So they literally step around you as you stand still in front of them, and they part like the Red Sea. And there you go. They move past you. You hear them talking behind you. You keep going back to the group.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys that are on the roof, you guys are just getting out onto the roof, and you're kind of stabilizing yourselves on the roof. I'll get you to make dex and athletics checks, please.
Okay.
Philippe.
1. Oof.
1.
Yep.
Okay. Philippe, do you spend any blood for this?
Definitely.
Okay. All right. Your dex is actually pretty high, if I recall, Philippe.
I do not recall.
Philippe Gratiano. Dexterity. Okay, so you're going to spend 2 points of blood?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay. 0, that makes sense. Okay. 2 plus 2. Okay, so Philippe, ultimately you have 4 successes on the roof, so you're pretty nimble up there. What did you get, Sage? 1 success. Okay. And Bishop. Let's check for Bishop. Bishop. Dexterity and athletics. Oh my God. Bishop, 1 success. Okay.
He
All
gets
right.
it.
All right. So you guys managed to stabilize yourself. You're a bit wobbly, Sage and Bishop. Alan actually has high athletics and dexterity
That makes so much sense.
because he is a international soccer player.
Yo,
And so that's Fusley.
Brazilian.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. He
Yeah.
gets a 10, a 9, and 3 8s.
Yeah, he's fine.
He literally grabs Sage and Bishop each and helps stabilize each of you.
Thank you.
Parker
Much appreciated.
gets a 9 and 2 8s. So he's also
Hey.
looking at you, Bishop, like you're right there, sir.
Yes, I'm fine, Parker.
It's
Thank
been a little
you.
while, hasn't it? I understand.
It has.
Be careful, sir.
Oh.
I think I should take some of my own training.
Right, which way are we going to go? And at that point, you hear in the distance and some shouting, and
I say, that way.
that
Yep.
sounded like a handgun, says Parker.
Yes.
We're gonna go along the rooftops,
Right,
Don't,
right.
don't,
jumping and climbing like
Like
Don't-
crazy.
Assassin's Creed.
don't come this way. He's trying not to create a silhouette.
All right.
Okay.
Even though he did a real bad job, he just says, let's not create a silhouette, and he's keeping low.
All right. All right. I'm just going to make a note into the Discord and just double check that Luke's coming. Anyway, Caitlin, tell me if you change your mind, okay? Because if you get tired of waiting.
That's all good. I'm listening to you guys and watching this amazing person cook things.
And not getting shot at.
And not getting shot at. So
Right, that's true.
I'm good. I'm happy to wait. If he's not going to come, then I will start playing at some point. But if he
Right.
is on his way, I'm fine for now.
Yeah, he's just putting his kid to bed, as far as I know. He hasn't said that recently, but that was his plan.
Right.
So we'll see what happens. Okay. Okay. So you guys are on the roof. So we're going to make. How far are you going to go? You're going to just keep moving along until you see something or do something, right? Until something happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, you move along the roof till you get to a point where you're literally going to have to jump from one roof to the next. At which point, each of you is going to have to make a dex or strength and athletics roll.
Risky?
It's a little bit risky. It's not life and death. I mean, you're not going to die if you fall here.
It just is
It will take you.
risky.
Oh, I see these guys doing this.
No, they're too far away at this point.
Sweet.
What was this again? Sorry, Dex and
You can either choose dex and athletics or strength and athletics, depending on what works for you and
oh,
how
he
you
says
go about it.
he will be.
Oh, cool.
Do we see? We're nowhere near the church yet, eh?
Not yet. Not yet. You can see the church from here, though. To be
Seems
fair, you can see
risky.
the tower. You can see the clock tower.
Like if I fail this, will I fall off will I fall off?
If you fail this, you might well fall off.
Okay,
There-
well
there
I
is-
would
We'll,
consider that risky enough, right?
We'll cover the area as best we can until she makes the jump.
It's gonna do it. And also, that would be 3 because it ignores a 1.
Ignores a 1. Okay,
Yeah.
so 3 successes. Okay, Sage, you make it across the gap.
Yeah.
It's a small alley, very narrow. All right, and there's a height
Okay.
differential. That's the biggest risk there.
Hmm.
Is probably breaking your ankle on landing.
Right.
Okay, Bishop, let's go for you next.
Let us
Did
not
we-
embarrass me.
Oh. Did you roll for Philippe before?
Not
Oh,
yet.
you must have. Oh, okay, cool.
Not yet.
I will try and assist if I can.
Okay.
I'm sure Ellen would help too.
Bishop, 2 successes. You make it. It's not the most graceful plomp onto the next roof, but it works. And Alan glides across like a swan. On
Yep. So elegant.
Parker's jump doesn't seem very graceful, but his landing is perfect. And so he manages to hit the ground and stand up as if nothing had happened. Philippe.
Here we go.
Do it back, Philippe.
I do not.
Get
I
it?
do-
No.
I do-
Rolling
have-
dice for you, Philippe.
I have
Um,
never done this before. I'm not going to do it now. Here we go.
Philippe, you get a 7 and a 9 and a 6. So you are good.
Fine. Let's keep going.
Okay, so you've all made it to there. And at that point, you pop up and are you being stealthy at all? You're sort of trying to be quiet on the roofs, I assume.
Stealthy as one can be.
So this will be a Dex and stealth check.
And we're making sure not to make silhouettes of ourselves.
Which is also stealth, basically.
Big stealth.
Yeah. So Dex and stealth.
2.
2 successes. Bishop, you get sadly, 0 successes, unfortunately. One of the tiles that you step on kind of slips and goes clattering down the roof and then falls off and smashes on the street.
Everybody get down. Just be quiet for a while.
Meanwhile, yep,
The roofs are like that, right?
yeah.
We're on the other, surely we'll be on the other side
We are.
So you're on the outside, not the inside.
in
So
order to conceal ourselves. Just
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This does, however, limit your ability to tell if there's anything on the street or anyone on the street.
We'll just pop up, and then we'll see.
Well, it's popping up is fine, but you can't see anywhere
Like
near
down.
you can't see
Okay.
down off the edge of the building. You can't see onto the street. You can see the top floor of the buildings on the other side of the street from
Okay.
if you do that.
Well, okay. Well, maybe we'll like go half and half, eh?
All right.
So we have some eyes. I'll go on the side close to the street.
Okay, so you got
Keep
okay,
my
so-
eyes out.
All right.
Be careful, Songbird.
Alan says, I'll come with you and keep an eye on you. If you start to slip, I'll grab hold.
Oh, okay. But if I tell you to duck because of enemy fire, you better.
Right. No, I'm going to stand there and get shot. That's because that's my fucking plan, isn't it?
Sounds like
my
it's
character is
perfectly
actually
in
trying
character
not
for
to
you.
laugh. He is trying not to laugh.
All right, let's go. So perception alertness.
Yep.
Keep an eye out. Okay.
Yep.
4. Oh no, 0. Sorry, 0. I can't see shit.
Okay. So you've got your eyes on your feet, basically. That's pretty much the reason why.
Yeah. Hopefully, Alan will have a better look than me.
Alan doesn't see anything either. Philippe, perception alertness for
He
Philippe.
is looking. That's what he's there for.
Right. That's true.
And he's using his aura.
That is true. Okay. I'll keep those things in mind when why does Roll20 always do this? You open up too many character sheets and it just goes, nah. It's like, reload me. I don't want to play. You have to reload me. Okay, here we go again. Fortunately, it loads quite quickly at the moment. Perception alertness for Philippe Gratiano. We'll make that a little lower because of things. 3 successes, Philippe. Which side of the wall are you on? Which side of the roof are you on? Are you on the left or the right? Bearing in mind that you are on the left-hand side of the street building. So if you choose the left, you can see what's behind the building. And if you choose the right, you can see the street itself. Well, some of it. You have to go right up to the gutter,
left.
basically, to see down.
Left.
Okay, so you're staying away from the street. Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. You can see parts of the town sprawling away in different directions. In the distance, you can see farmlands and stuff in the dark. You can see something that looks a bit like an old ruined castle up on the hill. And you can see the clock tower. Yeah. What did I say? 3 successes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is a clock tower up there.
Okay.
Alexi, can you make a perception awareness check?
Can do. 1 success.
You think you might have heard something up ahead, like some sort of crash or something smashing, like a plate or something, or maybe a window or something like that.
Hey, where are you guys?
Up on the roof.
Which roof?
The one across the road from where we were standing against the wall.
From the bakery. You're opposite a bakery right now.
Should we
Can
keep
I-
going? No. Oh,
I keep moving towards where I think they are.
All right, so you're sneaking down the street towards where they are. You can make another perception alertness check, Alexis.
1 success.
1 success. Yep, no, you're good. You keep moving. All right, Caitlin, you still good? Oh, we'll wait. Luke said he's coming, didn't he? So we'll keep waiting for Luke. Philippe and Bishop and Sage on the roof, moving with Parker and Alan. Alan. Right. Okay, cool. Another athletics check, please. This is going to be Dex or strength and athletics check to get to the next rooftop.
or
4. Okay, you easily make the gap. No problem. Sage, you're
Yup.
almost, yeah.
I will do the trying to help people as they come
land.
through as well. Yeah.
All right. Well, this time, Alan only gets 3 7s.
Disappointing.
I know.
I showed him.
Right. So how do you do that so well? You're very good at this.
Just copied you.
Parker gets a 10 and a 7, which
Good
is
job.
good enough.
Yes.
Philippe, you're on 4 dice. No, 5 dice. Philippe, you get only 1 success. Philippe, you leap across. I'm not sure what goes wrong. Maybe it's a slippy tile. You get to the other side, but you don't make it you don't land on the other side on your feet. You kind of catch the side. At which point we're going to make another athletics check to stay on. Anybody over the side have a celerity or want to do something to help him?
I don't have celerity, but I was there trying to help people across.
Okay, so you want to make a dex and or a strength and athletics check, please, Sage.
Strength
Okay.
athletics.
I'll be with you in a minute. I've got to do something.
This isn't gonna go well.
Okay.
1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Barry's off for a second. Sounds
Oh.
like. All right, Alexei. Barry's in limbo. Philip's
Alrighty.
in limbo. Alexei, all right, so you're still moving down the street. You recognize the bakery that was, did you mention the bakery or not?
Yep.
Yeah,
I personally didn't know it was a bakery.
I said it was opposite a bakery.
There's a lot of, yeah.
I heard it, but yeah.
Maybe Alan said it was a bakery.
Nice.
Oh, good job, Alan.
Because
Good old Ellen.
making
He's
up
got
for
this.
your uselessness.
All right, Alan, I'm at the bakery now.
Right. He says, okay, opposite the bakery, you'll see there's two buildings there. You
Yep.
should see a Toreador dangling from the side of the building right now.
Oh yeah, how did I miss that one? Do
Ellen.
you want me to catch him?
You get into position in case he falls.
You
I'm
give
on
me
it.
a hand, Alan.
I am giving you a hand. Yeah.
So now he is.
I'm going to need Philippe to make a check when I'm going to wait for him to come back before that happens. Come on, Luke. What's going on, mate? Mate. He said he's going to be here soon.
Child's going Super Saiyan or something. No.
Can't tell you. There you go.
How bad is it?
All right, Philippe, you're now making a oh my goodness, what the hell was that?
Cutlery check.
Cutlery check.
Yeah. The old ladies clean the dishes.
Mm.
Cutlery
nice,
check.
She's left the room and is cleaning the dishes.
Dex and athletics. For no wait. Let's make the strength and athletics for Philippe. That's Philippe, you're kind of slipping. Do you want to spend strength blood on strength this time?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. What is your strength?
Grab him by the foot. No.
Oh,
Oh,
no
gosh.
successes.
That is so bad.
Okay, Philippe, you slip and you start. What?
Oh no. Alan,
Yeah.
help. No.
Alan goes to grab him. Not happening.
Oh,
Alan
no.
has been helping.
Alan has been helping.
I catch him.
Yep. Okay, so Alexei, you're making a strength and athletics check to try and break the fall. Philippe, you are in the air, falling 3 stories.
He is preparing himself
successes.
for the impact.
Right. Okay. 5 levels of non-aggravated damage later.
Oh.
But that being said, Alexis soaks 2 of them for you. So that's down to 3 levels of non-aggravated damage. Welcome, Dr. Shipman. So 3 levels of non-aggravated damage. Let's see if Philippe can soak any of that himself. 1 stamina. No. So Philippe, you take 3 levels of non-aggravated damage. This is like a broken leg, basically, at this point. And possibly a lot of bruises and a very sore, achy body that feels quite broken right now. Various parts of you are kind of fractured. But the good news is you can heal this stuff because it's all just non-aggravated. The bad news is you've spent a lot of blood on dexterity and now strength too. So there's that.
Bishop, we dropped him.
Does that count for willpower as a caregiver?
Yeah, sure.
Nice. Now I'm not so desperate.
Come in, Philippe.
All right. So
Phil, are you
Philippe?
there?
Philippe is not unconscious. He's just hurt.
Hey, buddy.
I am in the arms of Mr. Alexei.
How romantic.
I am very sore, but apart from that, I I could do with some blood though.
Are you going to come back up again, or are you going to stay down there?
I think it is a good idea if I stay down here.
Okay, well, be careful.
I will stay with Alexi to a point.
Well, you wanted to split the party.
Be quiet then.
Okay, sorry.
It was this kind of an organic splitting of the party.
I
And the
am,
party
Yeah.
is, the party is now
Natural
split into-
selection.
Right, natural selection.
I am
Yeah.
sorry. I am not James Bond.
That was literally natural selection.
You got to learn fast in this group.
Right. Okay. Welcome, Dr. Shipman, Luke, and all your
I seem to
various-
come in when it's
Very right now.
it's really disastrous.
Right.
Don't
Well,
worry, we're still in the van. You're
That's what we-
operating in my head,
Okay,
trying to remove a bullet out of it.
Right.
sounds about right.
Now about this point, you pull the bullet out, and she does. What is it that you do, Caitlin?
Oh, like when thing gets stabbed with the needle in
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm awake.
Right.
What is going on?
So all the blood is flowing back into your head as we described it earlier, and filling up the gap, knitting everything back together, weaving all of your nerves back into the synapses and so on, are connecting, bloody blah. Dr. Shipman, you've been contacted 2 or 3 times now over the last probably half an hour. And I've just said that you're like busy operating, click.
Yeah. Okay. Can I check my voicemail?
Your phone's not dead, but there's no reception. So
Oh no,
There's nothing on your
they
phone.
can wait.
yeah, it's all over headsets. You can hear them over the headset if you choose to turn it back on again at this point.
Okay. Yeah, I'll turn it back on.
All right. And Caitlin, Kitty is sitting in front of you, Shipman, kind of gasping for breath. That she doesn't
My
need.
advice is to not keep getting shot in the head.
Yeah,
It's not the best choice.
you'd think it'd be easier, but we seem to be getting into situations that require getting shot.
Maybe not in the face.
Ah, yeah, well, I wasn't really prepared for him to open a door and have a gun right in my face. Oh my god, words are hard. Is that going to be a side effect forever? I've got the worst headache.
Do I know whether this will affect your brain
This is
for
flavor.
a significant amount of time?
Out of game. As I said to Caitlin earlier, this is flavor. This is not punishment. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
This was really just to give her something to do for the last episode, so we could. And it was in character. Like it seemed to be thematically something that's been happening. So I thought it was kind of cool. So we're not punishing Caitlin for this. This is just flavor. So yeah, she's fine.
Yeah.
You might be surprised at how remarkably quickly she has recovered, actually. And at the same time, maybe you realized, wow, she's really lucky. This bullet was lodged right in this one place, and all I have to do was operate here. And this might actually, this is partly your medical skill as well that has saved her. So,
Take
Thanks,
some
buddy.
Panadol and you'll be right.
right.
I don't
Robitussin.
think
Robitussin.
Robitussin. That's
Yeah.
cough medicine.
Unfortunately, what
pour
you
it on.
can't you
Pour it
can't
on.
save her
I
from-
can't take drugs. I'm a vampire.
Well, technically,
I have to drink someone who's taken the drugs in order for it to affect me.
exactly. I suggest you don't choose Philippe.
Yeah. Where is everybody?
Actually, she's fine tonight.
Who else is in the
Technically.
van with us? Are we all in the van?
No one is in the van. You guys are alone in the van right now, as far as I can recall. Is there anybody else that would be with them? I don't think so. Oh, wait, there is one other person.
Oh, the girl that you guys picked up along the road.
Yeah, she's in the van with you.
Who
On
are
the
you?
corridor.
Yeah.
What's
And
that?
she's been sitting there making smart ass comments for the last hour about and talking about how queasy it makes her. And
Really? You're a vampire. Blood makes you queasy?
she looks at you.
Yeah, I think when I'm done, I'll do like this sort of like flick hand thing to get liquid off in
Right.
sort of her direction.
She tastes it and licks it, and actually no, she doesn't.
My blood, really?
No, she
You want to be
doesn't.
blood bonded to the Diablerist?
No, she doesn't.
I don't say that out loud because I don't know what that means. That was Out.
You just say
Out
that
of
out
game.
loud.
Out of game. I don't know what that means.
Everyone turns like, what?
How much blood have I got, Russell?
You talking
Philippe,
about
I'm
Philippe?
talking about Philippe.
Philippe has got about 6 points of blood.
Oh, shit. And what will it take to heal me up?
To heal you up.
The whole 6?
Did he not have any cow?
It's not that he didn't have cows, that he's been spending blood on athletics and dexterity like mad lately.
Right. Yep, that makes sense.
Well, it's because I don't know how to do this stuff.
Getting to know, buddy. Getting to know.
What's her name? Rosemary.
Roseanne.
Roseanne.
Roseanne Loxley.
That's right, Roseanne Loxley.
Probably just look at her and go, "Who are you?"
I told you, I'm Roseanne.
Roseanne.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are you? I
Well-
mean, you guys seem awfully freaking prepared. How? She sort of looks at you. You're not. Nah.
Aura perception.
Yeah. Make an aura perception check, please. That's.
Let's go.
One success.
One success. She's a vampire.
Cool. But I can't tell her anything else about her, can I?
Tell you what, you guys are looking at each other.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
You can tell me 2 things, because one of them is a vampire. 2 things that she knows about you now.
I'm suspicious.
You're suspicious. Yeah. And?
That's 2 things. I'm a vampire and I'm suspicious.
Well, I already know you're a vampire. That's
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna wander off
3
to the other
successes.
corner of the truck and like sort of clean myself up.
Okay.
Suspicious and confused
Okay.
because I've been out.
Right. Right. That's fair. You're also still in pain too.
Yeah.
Okay. So that might be part of the confusion as well.
Mm.
Okay. She goes, your friends just went into the village. I think they're fucking crazy.
Yes. Well, we were sent to come find you lot. I'm supposing you're a Toreador.
Yeah, I told you. I've told everyone that.
I haven't met you until now, but sure.
Oh, you haven't met me until now.
No, I've been.
Out of game.
Yeah.
I haven't met her.
She's been unconscious.
Yeah.
You've been dead the whole time.
I've been
Yeah,
dead
yeah.
for like
Been
a
in
day.
torpor the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
time.
Mm.
Okay, that's right. Click. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, sorry. I'm Rosanna Loxley, Toreador. I came down from Cambridge, study music at Cambridge.
Interesting.
We
You weren't
found
on
her
my-
shrieking and running down the street.
You weren't on my list.
Well, I'm not from London, am I? I'm from Cambridge. Of course I wasn't on your list.
Fair. That's fair. Do you know what happened to the others? Have you seen any other?
Yeah, they got rounded up. They got rounded up and they've been they got taken away. I don't know what happened to them after that. I don't have fucking great hopes for them, to be honest with you. I ran away. I just ran. I bolted. They
Where are
shot
my
at,
shoes?
oh, well, I've got Sage's shoes, and Sage has got your shoes.
Why didn't
Um,
you have shoes?
Well, it was complicated. As I said, I ran away, and I didn't have time to put them on.
Okay.
Need shoes? You can have my shoes.
What size are your feet?
12.
Those are that's like clown shoes to me, buddy. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Are you guys? What are you doing?
Us?
Headsets, yeah.
Hello.
Well,
Right,
We
so
now talking over the radio.
Finally,
hello, it's
Kitty's,
good to see you up.
Kitty's voice breaks out over the headsets. Yes.
We are on top of the roof. We're yeah. Stealth.
Well,
Which roof?
I know you can't
Which
see the
roof?
quotations, but they're there.
Yeah, what roof? Hello?
Hi.
Who's there?
Hi.
We're
How'd you
across.
get them?
I'm
I'll
back
let
in the
Alan
land of the
handle
living.
this. I'll let my secretary handle this.
It's good to hear your voice, Bullet Whisperer.
Bullet
As you're
catcher.
talking, everybody can hear the sound of a helicopter coming down overhead.
Oh shit! Everybody
doesn't
take
sound
cover.
good.
High.
Not ours, is it? Oh, okay.
All right.
How do we get cover here? Oh, just
Take cover as best you can.
Bishop and Sage, you guys are still on the roof. You see the helicopter come over, and it literally flies over the village and keeps going
that
quite low and quite fast.
could be one of ours, but right?
Bishop,
Doc,
I'm going to make you roll a
Yes.
perception and security check.
how far away? Where is everyone? They're
Okay,
in the
guys.
village. How far away is the village?
I
It's a-
didn't.
5 minutes
I don't
walk
know.
from where you are.
Yes. 5 minutes walk from where we are.
Thank you. Thank
Good
you, Luke.
job, Doctor. Good job.
Great.
I remember these things. You know?
Right. He was paying a lot of attention to this.
Love it. I'm going to look around the truck, and there's probably not going to be a boots here and here at all, but I'm going to look and see if there are any.
No boots, no boots.
Right. Okay.
Be gum boots, but they're
I don't know about that.
Can
No
empty
boots.
some like saline bags and you can use those.
You're not planning on going anywhere, are you, Roseanne?
Well, I'll come with you if you like, but I don't really want to. I mean, if you're going to leave this truck, I'm not sure I want to stay here by myself.
You going to come with us, Doc?
Yeah, why not? I mean, if you're going, then I don't really want to sit around with this
Are you-
Toreador, to be honest.
I'm assuming you're actually a doctor, are you?
No, I'm a fake one.
No, he just did surgery on my head on a whim.
Well, you know, you're a vampire. Maybe he was just pulling the bullet out. I don't know. He might be a fake doctor. I don't fucking know. Look, the reason I'm asking is because there's people in that village who are probably hurt.
Oh, okay.
They might
Yeah,
need
I'm a
your
doctor.
help.
I can help them.
There's also a nurse.
I'm not like fucking around here, you know. I'm just like I'm trying to help people. I might have run
Okay.
away, but honestly, that's because I was by myself and I didn't have any weapons. You lot are armed to the teeth, and there's like 6 of you or something.
Something like that. All
I
right.
guess, are you a fighter, Roseanne? Are you a fighter? Can you fight? Or are you more of a talker?
What are you saying?
Well, I'm not really
Do you know
a
how
fighter.
to shoot a gun?
You point it and you pull the trigger, right? That's basically the gist of it, isn't it?
Are you accurate? Have
But
you
is it
shot
your
one before?
forte?
Well, look, put it this way. If I'm standing here and you're standing right there, I point it here and it's basically pointed at you. And if I pull the trigger, it's going to hurt like fuck, right? I mean,
Fair enough.
maybe at 50, 100 feet or something, I can't hit from a sort of side of a barn. Who knows? I haven't tried. But, you know, at close range, I'm pretty sure I can pull a trigger and hurt someone quite badly. How about
Well,
I
that?
think
radio
we
chatter.
should, let's all go in and at least, you know, me and the Toreador can probably talk our way out of things if need be.
My name is Roseanne, by the way.
Sorry,
Um,
Roseanne.
yeah, nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name is
Dr.
John.
John.
Dr. John Shipman.
Dr. John Shipman. Oh, that's nice. And where did you study medicine, Dr. John Shipman?
I think it was actually Cambridge. There's been multiple places I've studied. So I probably studied there too. It's all a bit hazy, you know, so much education.
Oh, is it? Okay, hold on a second. Security, here we go. Perception and security check for Mr. Bishop. Role playing and finding dice rolls at the same time is
Kitty,
Yes.
Bishop here.
Hi.
Do us a favor. It's good to hear your voice, but try not to stop things with your head. Okay?
okay. Bishop,
Hold it up.
what you know is it
Doctor's orders.
was not a military helicopter. It wasn't like an Apache or a Black Hawk or anything like that. It was some kind of civilian chopper. That doesn't mean that it was not being used for military purposes, but certainly it was not an actual military chopper, like nothing that you would have seen in war. If you're talking, I cannot hear you.
Nothing like Tatiana would use
Tatiana might use something like that. She could.
as a news helicopter or something.
Could be a news helicopter. It
Yeah.
could be a rescue helicopter. It could be
Okay.
any number of other
any
private.
number of things. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, be safe, all of you. Philippe, what? What's your condition? Are you useful? Sorry to be blunt, but are you useful? I am in somewhat a lot of pain, and I do not have enough blood to heal myself.
Where are you?
I am with Alex. I am
You're in an
with-
alley opposite a bakery on the main street.
in an alley opposite bakery on the main street.
All right, well, there's no point in staying in this van. I'm coming for you.
Right. Well, I'm coming too, says Roseanne. She gets out.
I hand Roseanne. I'm assuming there's still weapons in this truck. I hand her 2 handguns, and I restock my clips.
Could you grab me a Glock, please?
Yeah.
And
And-
maybe another mag for my rifle.
Okay, I stock up
Oh,
on
dear.
supplies.
Okay, so I'm going to get
Thank
you to
you.
make a wits and firearms check.
Wits and firearms. Five successes.
5 successes.
Nice.
Okay. Very good. You find the right bullets, the right magazine. You noticed what she loaded her sniper rifle with, and you managed to find the right ammunition for that. Cool. Because that would suck. Here's your oh.
Wrong bullets.
Right.
And I took grenades with me, didn't I?
Yep.
Cool. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep those with me as well. I stock
Okay.
up and I head out shoeless.
All right.
Doc, Doc
right.
Bishop here.
Yeah?
So good.
Doc, keep behind your caretakers because you're important. If any of us gets really damaged, we're gonna need you.
And Doc, what are you carrying with you?
I think I probably would have taken just a handgun.
Okay. A
Um,
medical bag.
Yeah, my medical bag, everything,
Always.
just everything that I always carry with me.
Okay. This medical bag, does it resemble like a big briefcase?
Yeah, it's like the sort of big, like a satchel, but not, like a big satchel. It's that sort of leathery, hard type looking satchel that opens downways like that.
Top, right.
It's like an old school
Yeah,
medical bag with the clasp at the top.
Yep.
Yep.
Love it.
Cool.
Russell,
Yes, sir.
in our climbing and wandering and anything else, have we noticed if there's any animals in the field?
Any animals in the field? I don't think you've seen any animals in the field. Not here. This is more of a town. I mean, you're kind of it's more
Okey-dokey.
domestic here. There's a lot of houses around this place.
What about dogs?
No dogs so far.
Okay.
But I'll say this much. Bishop, are you on the roof? You're still on the roof. Bishop and Sage, you can both make perception checks, please.
Yeah. 3.
Okay, and the Bishop. Perception alertness.
Bishop's throws have been crap tonight.
4 successes.
Nice.
Bishop and Sage, you both at the same time realize across the street, about 300 or 400 feet up the road, is a big sign that says shoes on special.
Hey, Kit.
Yeah.
There's a shoe store here. Might have something your size.
And they're on special too, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing they're going to have the 5-finger discount if I get there, but sure.
All right.
Very good. Should we continue trying to traverse across these slippery roofs? We've gone 3 roofs.
No, you've got more than 3 roofs.
Okay, cool.
You've just made 3 athletics checks to get across the biggest gaps between the major connections.
Do we see anyone worth shooting?
Anyone worth shooting?
Yeah.
Not at this
Is
point.
Philippe down there?
But you can make a
Easy kill.
Oh,
dex
that
and
is
stealth
not-
checks, please, for those of you that are inside the town borders now. And that, in this case, this includes you, Caitlin, and Doctor. So
Yep.
basically everybody's going to make perception checks. Sorry. Yeah, was it I say
Perception
No.
alert.
perception alertness checks? Yeah. Also followed by stealth checks if you're stealthing.
Okay.
If you're using obfuscate to stealth, you can lower your difficulty to 4.
1 success for perception.
0 and 1.
For stealth, would it be dexterity and stealth?
Dex and stealth, yep.
4 successes on stealth, 1 success on perception.
Okay. Did anybody get more than 3 successes on perception?
No.
Okay.
No.
Philippe,
Oh,
I
wait.
better
Yeah,
Got
one
3 for
success.
stealth.
3 for stealth. Nice.
Those points really count.
Fuck.
Nice.
Okay. Perception from Philippe. Philippe, as the group continues chattering and what have you, this is a little tricky. You must come out from the alley at some point, right?
Because I would like to take a little look and see if it's safe for me to return to the truck.
Okay. And as you come out from the alley, at the far end of the street, a long, long way down the street, on top of a building, on the opposite side of the street from where the rest of the crew are, beyond the shoe store, about half a mile away, you see the tiniest little glint of something shiny.
There is a tiny glint of something shiny past the shoe store. Maybe you people with scope might be able to see what it is from where you are. Just past the shoe store.
And the glint lasted just a fraction of a second.
It was like a fraction of a second, so it could be any bloody thing, but
I'll try.
I would check it.
Okay.
Okay, so with a little bit of direction, you face down that direction. And what are you using? Are you using the scope to look?
Yeah. I mean, is it dark down there? Will I need?
It's dark everywhere.
In night scopes.
And there's no
yes.
power in the city, so it's
Yeah.
the power is cut.
So
It's
the
just-
scope is a night vision scope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yep. Then we'll do that.
Yep. Okay.
both of us. Yeah.
Okay. So you.
Wait.
Oh no, Parker can do it. Parker.
Yeah, Parker's the
Yeah,
the one with
Parker.
the.
Sorry. I forgot I didn't have. Sorry.
Okay. So Sage.
Yep. Perception alertness.
Perception
Do I
alertness.
change? Is it?
I'm going to adjust the difficulty rating based on what I know.
Okay.
So you
Oh,
roll
right. So
your
just roll.
dice.
Very good. Oof. Not looking good.
Don't you ignore that 1?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. So 1 success, and is it 0 successes because of the 1 or what? Or just
No.
one success?
Just one. Yeah.
Okay, and that's based off of 7. Okay. Yeah. You don't notice anything, Sage. You're looking around. You're not seeing anything. Just shadows. Just
Okay.
chimneys on roofs. I mean, there's definitely places for people to hide on those rooftops.
Did
Basically,
you see anything, Parker?
chimneys, particularly. He shakes his head. I don't see anything, Philippe. What are you talking about? You're out.
It was exactly, and he gives the meters and everything because he's an artist, so
Okay.
he's doing it from an artist's perspective.
Not seeing anything.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay, I wish I could hop over there and see more, but
I'll get out the binoculars.
Right.
Like assuming that they'll do better, right?
yeah, they might
Well,
for them.
Binoculars are going to give you a wider field of vision and not as much telescope.
Oh, okay. Then it's probably not worth it. Okay. Should we just keep wandering through? Just
Okay.
keep an extra eye out.
So who's still on the roof at this point? Bishop and Sage and
Yeah.
Alan and Parker, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so you guys are going to make strength and athletics or dex and athletics checks. Those on the ground, you guys are still moving forward. What were your stealth rolls, by the way?
It'll
My
just be one.
stealth roll was 3 successes.
Okay, so All right, good. Shipman, did you make a stealth check?
I'm pretty sure I got -1. It's either -1 or 0.
And that was with a 4 as your difficulty, right?
Oh no. Let me roll again then.
Because you've got obfuscate, and I'm giving you that
Down.
lower difficulty rating.
Is he walking? Because he can't.
I guess I
walk
can
and
like
obfuscate. Yeah.
3 successes.
3 successes. Okay, so you're pretty good. You're sneaking through the town. Caitlin,
Yes,
are you stealthing as you move forward?
I am.
Okay.
I got a roll of, what did I go? 4 successes on stealth.
4 successes. Okay, so your little group's moving quite effectively along the ground towards the bakery where they are, and you now come across Philippe and Alexis. Well, Alexis is invisible, I'm assuming.
Yep.
But Philippe's there, and he's kind of hiding in the corner of the alleyway, looking out from opposite the bakery down the street. He looks like he's in a lot of pain.
Who left Philippe alone?
I know, right? Oh no, he fell off the roof. It's his own.
Can't leave
fault.
Philippe by himself.
He's not alone.
Oh, sorry, didn't see you. Obviously. Are you okay?
Yeah, I am fine. It only hurts when I stand on it. Oh, and it hurts here and there. But this is not the problem. I think somebody should go and investigate that thing I saw, whatever it was.
What did you see?
Oh, it was just a flicker of, for a momentary time, a flicker of light. You know, like something reflecting off something else.
Can I
Oh,
work out where he's leaning?
You can use wits and alertness to figure out what he's talking about.
can I also make a roll?
Sure.
If I would know what that means.
And he can also point too, because he's standing next to you.
Where was it?
1 success.
Over that
Success.
direction, just past the shoes. I mean, it looks like you need to get yourself a pair of shoes. So we're going in that direction anyway.
2 successes.
Okay, so between you guys, and because you can point and actually indicate to the exact position that you're talking about, you recognize there is a chimney on the roof beyond the shoe store. That is where he saw the flash of light.
Be careful, guys. I think there's a sniper on the roof. Doc, can you fix his ankle?
I can take a look.
Okay. You're going to have to sort of break the bone back into position.
Okay, I'm
You
going to
okay with that, Philippe?
take my belt off and like give it to Philippe. Put this in your mouth.
Mm,
We don't want you making any noise.
mm,
You ready?
mm.
Okay, and
Ca-
Doc, you're going to make a medicine check, please.
That's into medicine, right?
Or, yeah.
I wish this was in alphabetical order.
Actually, it's not into medicine in this case.
Oh.
It's strength in medicine in this case.
Ah. Ugh.
Yeah. Would you like to spend some blood?
Can I assist in any way?
In real life, they give you muscle
You-
release.
successes.
You are assisting in
Dang.
his stealth check, which is coming next.
Right.
3 successes.
3 successes. Okay, bang! He smacks your bones back into place. With his, okay, so Philippe, in fact, this is going to be a self-control check.
I've got like my hands over his mouth.
Yep. Self-control. Worst case frenzy.
Mm,
Oh,
mm.
Philippe, you have 2 points in self-control,
Okay.
and you have not very much blood. You've got 6 points of blood. The difference between 6 and 15 is quite high.
Uh-huh.
So, what is that? 9? Difficulty 9.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Philippe, you frenzy,
Okay.
and you've got your hand over his mouth.
He's got my belt in the mouth, so it's like biting down on like leather, and then I've got my
Right.
hands over that.
Okay, well, his fangs come out underneath there and tear the belt apart because aggravated damage from his teeth. It's like paper. He rips the belt apart.
Oh
and
shit.
Basically,
He's
you
gonna
can
attack
make
me.
You can make a dex and dodge check to not have your hands bitten.
4 successes.
Four
We're good.
successes. Okay, you pull out of the way, but now Philippe is free.
I'm
Am
gonna
I-
pull out a stake and try and stake him and
Am
hold
I
him
able
down.
to, instead of like just pulling myself away, am I able to shift down and like shove him back?
Yep, sure. You can make a strength and athletics check to push him away. Philippe is currently ignoring all penalties.
Oh God. 2 successes.
Wow. 2 successes. Okay. Yep, you push him back and he hits the wall. Garth, you're attacking with your stake, right? Are you doing this from a stealth position?
I'm doing it from a strength position, and yeah, well, obviously I don't want him to make a lot of noise.
Right. Okay, so let's make your strength and melee check. Difficulties 5 this time because I'm really nice.
Three successes. Oh, hang on. Yeah, 3 successes
3 successes
out of 4.
Yeah,
Hang on.
this should be.
I've got 1 automatic successes. Oh, it's rolling random dice. Strength. Oh no, I don't have anything in melee. That makes sense. So I've got 4 successes.
Okay. No, sadly, Philippe is not staked, but you have injured him quite badly by thrusting a stake into him. So he's kind of even more pissed off now. Philippe, you need to make a self-control check. Oh, fuck. A 9 and an 8. 1 success. Maybe the stake is just enough to kind of bring you back to reality for a moment. You're able to focus your vision and realize what you're doing, and you find yourself there with your teeth hanging out. Your leg's been fixed though. That's the funny thing. But you don't have enough blood to heal it right now, and you're terribly, terribly thirsty. Philippe.
Can't hear you.
And you're now wounded from a stake to the chest, by the way.
Sorry there, man. But shh.
Shh. No, do not throw.
This will be another self-control check to stay quiet. You roll a 10 and a 3.
I will stay quiet.
All right.
Sit down, but he's finding it difficult. I'm literally holding on to myself
Right.
because I'm literally gonna break any minute.
Right.
You guys okay down there?
Everyone make
No.
perception alertness checks.
No. Okay.
1.
1.
3.
3. Sage. Okay. Nothing from
Nada.
Kitty. Philippe, you are at penalty for the moment. So you don't notice
Buddy.
anything.
Oh,
Bishop.
I don't see shit.
I collect the stake.
Okay.
Sorry, man.
is there perhaps a butcher? Maybe?
Didn't we say we were next to a butcher?
Bakery.
Bakery.
Not quite.
Maybe they make blood pudding.
1 success for Bishop. Okay, so Sage, you think you saw a figure, a silhouette in a window opposite the alleyway above the bakery, briefly.
I think I see a silhouette of a person above the bakery.
They seem to have moved away.
I see a silhouette of a man, Scaramouche, Scaramouche. Sorry.
Fandango.
I'll keep my gun trained on that. If you guys want to check it out, maybe. I don't know.
What?
Could be some food for someone who's starved.
Yeah, we
Philippe,
could do that sundown here.
I'm gonna like help Philippe up, and I'm gonna. Can you walk?
Such a weird.
Yes,
It's
I
very,
can-
it's very painful to walk.
I can. move,
Running is
but
not
it hurts.
fun at
I
all.
cannot run. I cannot.
I help him.
If
Okay.
you run, you will take damage.
We can't keep him out in the open because he's just a sitting duck here. Hey Roseanne.
She comes up. Yeah, what is it?
Feel like taking someone back to the truck.
Fuck. Really? You want me to go back to the truck? We're sitting ducks in the truck too, you know.
Yeah, but
We
it's an
could just
armored
put some
vehicle and
shrubbery
it's
on them.
safer there. Or would you like to sit in a building?
Actually, you're not in an armored vehicle. You guys stole a
Oh.
farm
Yeah,
van.
yeah.
We're in a farm
farm
truck
van.
now. Okay.
Let's
We-
just cover him with leaves.
All right. Let's go in the bakery then.
Good job, John.
Which actually brings to question where you got the guns and the ammo from, but we'll let
Yeah,
that
well,
slip.
I thought we were in the armored truck.
Yeah,
So
I was going
We
with
probably
that
have
too,
bags
but
of stuff.
yeah, I'll agree with that. That makes sense.
they still have bags of like things.
You would have brought supplies.
Mm.
You're not
Okay.
complete fucking idiots, as Alan would say.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Not,
Where
not
is Alan?
complete fucking it. Just
Well, not
fucking idiots.
complete. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Which building? Like across from us, Sage. That's where you saw someone
Of the bakery.
in the bakery.
Above the bakery. is where
Above
you
the
saw it,
bakery.
Sage.
Yes.
Oh
Second.
God.
So it's a 3-floor building, and Sage, you saw this in the window of the second floor.
Window of the second floor.
All right, let's go inside. Is there a door?
There is a door on the front of it. It's the front door to the bakery, in fact.
Is it locked?
You run across the street to check, do you?
Oh, is it? So I thought we were next to the bakery. I didn't realize that the bakery
Yeah,
was
you're in
across
the
street.
alleyway across the street from the bakery.
Okay, I'm gonna look out and see if I can see anything, and try and keep myself hidden.
Okay, so you want to make a stealth check and a perception check.
Okay, perception awareness first. 2 successes.
Okay.
And then Dex and stealth.
Mhm.
5 successes.
Okay, you race out across the street very quickly and stay in the shadows and scuttle up to the door of the bakery. Now you're on the same side of the street as your alleged sniper, thusly out of sight and range.
Okay. I'm gonna try the door.
Okay, the door appears to be locked. It's double doors with a wooden frame and glass panels.
Can I attempt to pick the lock?
Do you have lock picking tools?
I should have lock picking tools.
All right, then you can make a dex and security check.
2 successes. How scary a lock is this?
Well, it's not a matter of how scary it is. It's mostly a matter of how much time you want to spend on it.
Right.
Picking a lock can take, 10 minutes. So it doesn't open straight away. That much I can say. A minute passes.
It's going to take a minute.
It's going to take more than a minute.
It's going to take more than a minute.
Yeah.
Can I look on? Is there a mat? Is there like a hide a key anywhere?
No.
Damn it.
You can make a perception and security check though.
I will. No.
Okay. Never mind. Right, what's everybody else doing while she's trying to pick the lock? Sage, you can see her trying to pick the lock because you're obviously looking at the bakery from your position.
Yes. I'm keeping an eye out for the guy at the window again.
All right.
I'll ask Parker to keep looking out for that
Okay.
light.
All right. So for your information, you guys have the cover of a chimney right now as well.
Sorry, we do?
You do. Yeah. That's what you're using
Excellent.
for cover right now.
Good chimney. Good.
Okay. Parker is looking around. He says, well, there's kind of a shape on top of the roof over there that could be somebody lying down, but it could be a cat or it could be a sack of potatoes. Who the fuck knows what that is? I can't tell. It's a silhouette.
Okay. Do you mind if I have do you want to cover Kit while I
Sure. So he
give that a shot?
turns his gun onto where Kit is and has a scope on you, Kit, while you turn. So I'm seeing you going like this and him going like this
Yep.
at the same time as you basically switch directions, clock each other in the head with your barrels, knock each other off the roof. You go tumbling down and everybody dies. You accidentally pull the trigger as you fall, and the bullet ricochets off the wall, killing the doctor. The doctor lands in such a way as he trips Alexei over. His
I
stake goes
perform
flying up in
surgery
the
on
air.
myself while I'm falling.
Right? Yep.
Are you going to TPK us, Russell? What are you doing?
All of Alexei's stakes go flying out of his jacket into the air and land precisely on each of you in your hearts, and you're all staked. And this is about to take you all
I only
away.
had this one.
Cool story, brah.
Yeah, but as it was flying up in the air, Alexei, it accidentally
Split up.
and it struck
Russell.
a diamond that was
Russell, there's something above you. I think
Oh,
it
it's
might be like look up. Like
Struck
there's
the
something
meth
there. It's something weird.
crystal? No.
I think it might be a fridge.
Now you know how we feel.
right.
Did I roll perception or what?
Yeah, roll perception.
Oh, you didn't
Okay.
roll perception?
Thank you. No, I just got one. Whoa,
One
sad.
success. Okay,
Mm.
nothing. However, you can. No, never mind. I take
Okay.
that back. I take it back.
Okay,
Nothing.
I'm gonna keep my eye out for that guy again, though.
All right. So you're scoping around. You've got your eye where Caitlin is. Caitlin, you can make another Dex and security check.
Oh no, that's Parker. Parker's doing that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for the glint.
The
Two
We're
successes
gonna
again.
get this guy tonight.
Two
It's the one thing
successes
we do.
again. Okay, after that's a total of 4 successes, you managed to get all the tumblers open. This is accumulated successes. So yeah, the door opens, and you push the door to the bakery open.
Now, is there any fucking guns behind this door?
No, there are not. In fact, you can see all the way into the bakery because it's got glass windows and glass panels in the doors, so you can see into the bakery. You can see the counter. It's all dark. Obviously, all the lights are off. There's covers over all of the various things where there would be food. There is a small table that normally might sit out on the street that's inside. A couple of tables, one turned upside down on top of the other one, with some chairs. It's all been packed away tidily as if they're closed at closing time, and it's just a closed bakery.
Is there a back room kitchen?
Looks like it.
Cool.
There's also a
I'm
little hallway and another door there, and yet another door at the end of that corridor.
Okay, I'm going to scope out this bakery and see if there's anyone here.
Okay.
Just gonna just check it's clear
Okay.
and see if there's a way up.
All right. So you move through the bakery and you check all the doors. Basically, one of the doors is locked. Looks like a storage room. Another door opens out to a small room with a chair and a microwave and a refrigerator, and people can sort of sit down and take a break. There's the kitchen where all the baking is done.
Are there any knives in this kitchen?
Of course.
I'm gonna take a couple of knives.
Take a couple of knives. All right. Fair enough. The lights are off because the whole town has got no power right now. Just if I haven't mentioned that, I don't know.
I caught the gist. It's very dark.
And after you check the kitchen, behind the kitchen, you find a door, another door that's locked. And you find a back door that goes out. You can see out the window and the back door that leads out into the back alley behind the place as well.
Is there a fire escape?
Do you go outside? The door's locked actually. So
The door to the back is locked as
the
well.
the back door is locked. They don't lock the front door and not lock the back door. That would be silly.
This is true. Over the comms to Alexei, to everyone because they can hear me.
Yep.
Bakery seems to be clear. If we want to bring, I don't know if we want to bring Philippe in here just to keep him safe and have a point of reference where we can sort of defend if we need be.
I'll
Door
drag
is
Philippe in.
door to outside is locked. Just be aware of there might be someone on the roof.
He's also a Toreador. He might want a croissant. Carry him over.
Are there any croissants in this bakery?
Okay.
There's food somewhere. I don't know.
Alexei, carrying Philippe is a little tricky to obfuscate and carry Philippe. You can do it, but I'm going to get you to do a Dex and stealth check.
I'll help.
Difficulty is going to be a little higher. How are you going to help? Explain.
Oh, wait, is he doing it while invisible?
I'm assuming so.
I mean,
Always.
would that really be beneficial if Philippe just starts levitating off the ground?
He won't levitate.
Just make him look like he's walking.
It's obfuscate, not
Yeah.
it's not invisibility. It's obfuscate. So
He just looks like he's got his arms over two obfuscating people, and he's just sort of like doing a weird dance across the road.
I think literally carrying Philippe is going to nullify your obfuscate.
So I got 4 successes.
Okay, and that's on a stealth check, right?
Yep.
Okay, you get across the street with Philippe. And Shipman, are you going to stealth across the street too?
Yeah, why not?
Is Roseanne is going to do that as well?
Yep.
So stealth, Dex, and stealth, or
Yeah.
Bishop
Excellent stuff.
says to Songbird and Parker, there is a way we could get him to come out. But you two have to be
two
right on your,
successes? Okay.
2 successes. Okay,
right
you
on
get
your own.
across the street. As Roseanne is crossing the street, she trips because she's wearing shoes that are not her shoes, and she lands on her knee and cries out. At which point you hear the crack of a gun in the distance, bang, and then she screams and she goes down on the floor, and she starts crawling towards the bakery.
Can we see where that came from?
You can make a perception alertness check.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go and help her.
4.
4. Okay, yeah, you see a flash come from basically where Philippe pointed to that direction earlier.
Can I point and fire?
Yep, you can point and fire. You need to make an athletics check first, Dex and athletics, in order to actually be on time before they
Okay.
take cover.
Right. 3.
Yep, good. I'll make you Dex and firearms.
Oh, nothing.
While that's
yeah,
happening, I'll
nothing.
rush back and try and
Fuck.
help her across the street.
Okay, you managed to get her up on, and she's kind of hobbling into the bakery with you guys. Fuck.
Missed.
Yeah, it has to be shot, doesn't it? Why'd you cry out for?
She got shot in the face.
Well, yeah,
It
before
wasn't
that.
the face. It wasn't the face. It was the
No, I
thigh.
mean,
but-
she got shot in the face. She didn't cry this much.
She's talking about me.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So probably couldn't cry.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Calling me heartless.
That burns. That was not just a normal bullet.
Probably just didn't have a chance to cry.
Yeah.
She was hit by a sniper.
Wait,
or a
it
rifle,
burns.
Yeah.
Can I look at the bullet?
You
Like
can
where
see-
it is?
You can see there's smoke sizzling out of it, out of the wound. It's like,
Doc. Sorry, I cut you off. I didn't mean to.
Yes, that's
what
me.
the hell is this? I've never been hurt like this before.
Doc, get that bullet out of her now.
All right.
Right.
I'm
right.
going
Right. Fine. Okay. Right.
gonna like drag her into the kitchen because
Right.
I'm guessing the kitchen isn't next to the glass window
No.
and is a little bit more
Right.
easier to defend from.
Sure. Dex and
Yeah,
medicine.
I'll get my forceps out and try and pull this bullet out.
Just sort of put her on the bench
Okay.
and
Yep. And you're going to operate on the bench.
Is this Dex and medicine?
Yep.
Okay.
can I assist by like holding her down, like holding her leg down?
Or you can give him a bonus lower difficulty rating of 1, so 5.
Cool.
Three.
3 successes. Okay, you get the bullet out and you've got it in your forceps, and it's certainly. Can you make a perception and firearms check, both of you? Who else
I
is
wouldn't
in
know
this?
anything about it, so I'm
Right.
not going to roll.
4 successes.
4 successes. Okay, this is an incendiary round.
Do you know what kind of gun it comes from?
You know that both Bishop and Parker and Sage have been using these types of bullets. in their weapons. They don't always fire incendiary rounds, but every couple of rounds is an incendiary round.
I thought incendiary rounds blew up.
No, they just burn.
They just burn. Okay.
Would it be safe to assume this is from the stolen weapons cache?
What kind of? So it's incendiary. Is it an alkaline or an acid?
It burns hot, like it's
a fire.
It's fire. Yeah, it's neither alkaline or acid. It's literally
just
on.
It's just fire. It's just hot.
It's molten.
Great.
Let me know when I can introduce
It's like napalm.
the guy
At least it's
to
not
my
the scouting
version.
sabbath.
Sorry, what's that,
Mostly, I
Sage?
was.
Let me know when I can introduce the guy to my version of the incendiary round.
Right. Well, apparently he's taking cover.
Sorry, I was.
Bitch, I'm gonna go after her.
Okay, so you're gonna what? You're gonna go after him? Did you say?
I'm gonna try. Yeah.
Okay.
Really,
What does that mean? You're
Means
gonna
I'm
send
gonna-
Private
gonna
Ryan sniper
try-
shot.
Hop on roofs and
Okay.
then go for her. Try and get like a round, a part where I can get through to her.
Okay. So you're gonna move up, basically.
I mean, even if she did have cover, I could potentially try and break through it.
You could move around it.
Yeah, I'll move around it.
You could basically, if you continue up the street along your rooftop, you could get to the point where you're parallel with her,
Sounds good.
him. You don't know what gender this person is, and potentially, yeah. You okay? So make a Dex and Athletics check, please, or Strength and Athletics check.
5.
5. Awesome. You make it across the next roof. Alan's with you. He's following, and
Sick.
he makes it with you as well. Parker follows with no problems. And Bishop, I'm assuming you're coming along for the ride.
Yeah, I'm coming along for the ride.
Ah, that's not what I'm supposed to roll.
You guys want a cup of tea? You can get one at the house on the very corner where all of our characters are currently. So feel free to help
What?
yourselves.
Characters are-
No, let's go.
4 successes for Bishop. 4 successes for Bishop. So you make it across. Okay, so you're running up there. Make perception alertness checks, all of you. Particularly those on the roofs,
Let's go.
not those in the bakery. They don't count.
4.
4 successes. Okay. Yep.
Feel targeted.
You're targeted. You are being targeted. Or as it happens, you're being targeted by not being targeted.
Yeah. And on that case, I'll go on the
I'd be
bakery.
quite upset with that too if I were
Next
you.
time I see you, I'll shoot you. Don't worry. Make you feel special.
Yeah. Bishop 2 successes. So Sage 4 successes. Bishop 2 successes. Alan 2 successes, and Parker. All right. Very good. You guys can make Dex and Dodge rolls, all of you on the roof.
Okay. Is this risky?
No, it's not. Not every damn
Like,
thing is risky.
No, but am I
okay?
gonna fall off the roof?
Making a Dex and Dodge roll? Yeah,
It
okay.
is risky, isn't
Sure,
it?
Fucking min-maxing power gaming motherfuckers.
It's not even. I just thought it'd be fun. Oh, but yeah, 4. Oh,
Okay.
actually, sorry, 5. 5. on this one. Yeah.
Okay, yep, you dodge.
Yeah.
Who's that move? Bishop, Dex and dodge, Dexterity. Dodge. Roll the dice. Come on, Bishop. 4 successes. Yep, you
Nice.
dodge.
Good job.
Parker. Shot in the head, he's dead. No. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. Parker.
Okay.
Parker
Okay.
stands there. Parker warps time and space as the bullets dodge around him like the Matrix.
He's gelatinous.
Right. And Alan. Oh,
Oh,
Alan gets shot.
No, not my precious. No. Well, it's game on now, motherfucker.
Alan
Let's
takes
go, bitch.
4 levels of damage.
Oh fuck. Well,
And he trips and falls to his knees and starts to slide towards the edge. Sage, make a dexterity and athletics check
okay.
if you want to save him.
Of course, I want to save him.
I assumed as much, which
can
is why I
I
asked you.
I've got
can I
one.
try and give it a go if she misses?
You've got
Uh,
celerity, man.
You'd have to use your celerity. You have to burn blood to do it.
Yeah,
but
I'll do that. I'll do
okay.
that if she misses.
One success, not enough. Okay, so you're burning blood to try and save
Oh,
him.
that's strong.
So one of your actions is movement. The other action is to save him. I'm going to make you roll 2 athletics checks. One to move without tripping and falling off the roof, and the other is to actually save Alan from falling. Strength and athletics. Four successes. You manage to move to him. Your next check is now to save him. Would you like to spend any willpower points? Can't hear you.
Me?
Yes.
Yes,
or
I'll spend a willpower point.
a willpower point. Very good. Three successes. Yes, you managed to grab him and stop him from falling. And he's teetering on the edge, and he's looking down, and there's blood coming out of his mouth, and he's looking at the hole in his chest, and he's got the gun in his hand, and he's kind of losing it.
Let's bring it back up.
I'll bring him back up.
He's just teetering on the side.
I got potent strength.
All right, you got the
again.
strength. You pull him up. Yeah, he's not falling,
Yeah. I'll
but
pull him up.
he is bleeding.
Get him under cover.
I'm putting
make
my
a
gun down.
Control.
Oh, fuck. Is that for me too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use. Oh god, this is gonna hurt. But I'm gonna use a willpower. It's gonna hurt because I don't have a lot.
Bishop, self-control is, luckily for you, 5 dice. You're good, Bishop. Sage.
I've got 2 because I used willpower,
Okay, you're good. All right.
and I'm gonna feed him my blood.
Okay, how much do you give him?
As much as he needs.
3 blood points later.
Okay.
I'll take your gun off you.
Oh, I put my
Pretty-
gun down.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
Right, and while that's all going on, the sniper's not having a cup of tea.
I realize that.
Should consider having a cup.
That's
of
why
tea.
I took the gun.
Is this a triangular roof?
It's an eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That's what he's doing right now.
Also say over the headset to let any liabilities please come into the bakery.
I'm going to be focusing up.
Okay.
I'm looking for the bastard because it's natural training.
Right, so Bishop, you're looking for the bastard because it's natural training. He pops out and takes a shot at Sage. He gets 4 successes. Sage, you've got your back to him because you're feeding Alan blood right now.
Dex dodge? Or-
So you can make a dex dodge, but the difficulty is going to be really high. It's like 9 because you're going by ear only, the sound of the gun.
okay.
And further to this, so what did you get? In fact, okay,
no, I didn't do well.
-1 successes. That's not great. That may even result in bad things. Bishop,
Good things happen.
Bishop. This is a perception check.
Come on, give me it.
2 successes. Yep, you see the flash, you hear the sound. What do you do?
I send a little message back to him.
All right. So you're firing back in his direction.
Fire a shotgun.
What do you?
It's
shooting.
a rifle, but like it was
What are
just
you-
a noise of a gun.
What are you firing with, Bishop?
I took
This
her
is like
sniper rifle off her.
Yeah.
You took it off her.
Yeah, you should put
Before
it
he-
down to look
Yeah, put
after
it
what's her
down.
name. So I grabbed it. I said that.
You put it down.
You
Say-
should put it down.
You didn't just drop it because it's on a cord around your shoulders.
Who?
Sage.
So,
Because if you put it
pretty-
down, there's a fairly good chance it's going to slide down the triangular roof and slide off and land on the street.
Well, I put it down and he said that he picked
I
it up
grabbed
like
it.
immediately after.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'm
made
going to
him
assume
put-
that's how it works.
I missed
Pretty
that.
much it was
but if
more
I
like a
go
pass
back
off
through
rather
this-
than a put
I go
down.
back through this video and this is
Go
just
through
all
it.
lies. There'll be hell to pay.
I'm happy
Go
to be
ahead.
a witness that is a
Alright.
conversation that happened.
All right. Okay. All right. So you got the sniper rifle. You're going to take a shot, Bishop. Then, very good. This is Dex and firearms from Bishop. Firearms. Come on, Bishop. 8 successes.
Jesus.
8
job.
successes, Bishop. This guy pops out again and you blow his brains out. He, she, whatever it is, this figure on the other side of the street, about 800 meters away, right in the face, topples over, slides down, and as you see the figure sliding down the side of the roof, they don't even reach the edge of the roof. All that tumbles off the edge is a gun and some clothes.
and when
Go
he's
back in
watching
time
this,
and prevent him from being born.
when he's watching this, he says, "Nobody shoots my songbird."
Now he's speaking like Mr. Smith.
He's speaking in tongues.
He's
Speaking in
speaking
tongues.
obfuscatedly because you can't hear him.
It's-
He says, "Nobody shoots my songbird."
All right,
Cute.
cute. Everybody loves Songbird. There you go. Okay, Alan's recovering. But you've been shot.
Yep.
What did you roll? -1
-1.
successes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
3 points of non-aggravated damage.
okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. Fuck. I'll just heal that up.
I'll just heal that up.
Yeah. Song non-aggravated. I'm like, ugh, oh god.
All right.
I'm gonna poke my obfuscated head out the door and see what's going on.
Yeah, because you're hearing gunshots, right?
Yep.
Definitely hearing gunshots. Okay, so obfuscated, you poke your head out the door. You can't really tell much because you're on the street. They're 3 floors up on a very high roof.
All right.
From here.
I
nothing.
say to
Anyone
to
coming
Ellen
our way
that-
on the ground? Oh, sorry.
I say to Ellen that I was hoping not to feed you my last drop of blood this way. Oh, my last.
That fucking hurt, man. No idea.
I just got shot too. I
Oh
think
my
I know.
You think is this the best idea to go along the roofs like this? I don't know. It was good we took out that sniper. At least looks like Bishop did. I saw that, Bishop. That was a hell of a shot you took.
An easy day in Vietnam.
Right.
I'm going to kiss him.
Kiss Bishop.
No. I'm going to kiss Ellen. We'll see about Bishop later. But no.
Alan stares there quite shocked and stunned for a minute. He's like, what was that for?
For almost dying?
I should almost die more often then, shouldn't I?
Let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Let's not make it happen. Oh, it okay?
Meanwhile, in the bakery, you've pulled a bullet out of what's her face, Roseanne Loxley.
Rosanna. Yep. And it's burning. I would have seen if there's like a freezer to get something like icy.
Right. Yep, there is, and it's there's a lot of bakery stuff. What would they have? Meat,
Frozen
and
berries.
Yeah, all that type of stuff for making pies and things. And
Any
Yep.
human flesh.
no human flesh in the bakery.
It's not Sweeney Todd then.
It's all defrosting at present because the power is off. but it's
Still
not.
can't get a cutthroat shave after seeing that movie.
I'm gonna grab a bag of frozen berries and just sort of chuck it at her and be like, put that on it. And then I'm gonna see if I can find a way up onto the roof.
Okay. So out the
Because I'm
back-
hearing gunshots and that doesn't sound good.
Right. So you want to? You can open the back door from the inside without a key, but
Okay.
it is locked. And if you were to close that door, it would be locked again, and you'd be locked out because it's got a snib.
All right.
Actually, you could turn the snib off. Actually, come to
Yeah,
think
can
of
I?
it. Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to say to the people in the room, I'm going out. The door is going to lock behind me. If you hear someone knock 3 times, I'm coming back in. Please open the door.
Right. So who is in this room right now? Is Rosanna and the doctor
And Philippe.
and Philippe. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Philippe, keep your foot elevated, like it's
I'm at the door.
doesn't look good. And
Okay.
I'm gonna go out.
You're at the front door, right? Okay, cool. Okay, so you go out the back door. Out the back door is a small parking spot. There's a couple of cars there. There's like a mattress leaning up against the wall and a trash bin, a large bin, like a skip bin type of deal. A cat goes meow and takes off when you open the door. It kind of skulks off after a moment.
Is there a fire escape?
You look up and there is actually a fire escape that goes up the back of the building. But it will take some significant jumping to get to because it's not like, it doesn't go all the way to the floor. It's got like an extendable ladder.
How far away is the skip from the fire escape?
You'd have to move it probably 20 feet.
And how high up is this ladder?
A floor.
A floor.
Yeah.
How far away is the car?
Actually, the car.
Is there anything that I can use to sort of get myself up a little bit higher?
Right. You can make a wits and alertness check. While you do that, I shall briefly go and powder my nose.
You snorting that sweet flour this time because we're talking bakery goods.
Love it.
Yeah.
Could be icing sugar.
I feel like I'm one of the worst
Could be
players in a
baking
game
soda.
because I'm constantly asking people, "Hey, is there a thing that I could use to my advantage to get out of this situation?" Just like, how close is this thing to this thing?
This is the reason I wouldn't be a vampire if someone offered, because I'd miss out on all the bakery goods and stuff, and I don't think
yeah,
I
yeah.
could
Kind
exist
of
without
seems
that.
annoying, you know.
Also,
Right.
food. I don't think I could go without like food. Like just having blood as sustenance would get real old real quick, and I'd be like,
Can Sage have her gun back, please? Or how many rounds have I fired? So okay, so
I imagine it's probably like how billionaires are never happy, right? When they have all the money in the world. You know, you're a vampire, you're immortal, can live forever, superpower, super strength, probably still not happy because you can't eat a cheeseburger.
I will do
I
that.
think I'd be okay. I'd do
just
it
pasta,
because
man.
I you know, it's so expensive to buy food nowadays.
And by the way, young lady, he says,
It's
it's my gun, not
the
your
grocery
gun."
savings.
No, it's
through
my
the roof.
gun. I'll
We've
fight
all-
you.
I feel like it might be more expensive to find a person to take blood from.
Which reminds me,
Not on our wallet.
please
If we in
don't
real
play-
life vampire, hey, I'm gonna drink your blood. No, thank you.
just go on a message board and try and find people that are into it, and then it's fine.
It's become an incel vampire because no one will let him drain them in the
Okay,
closet.
Russell, I'm going to pass the gun back to
Thank you.
my protege
Sage,
over
right.
here.
Oh, I have a hole in my jacket now.
So what were you doing with the gun that you were carrying while you were shooting the sniper rifle?
That
His
one
pants.
probably rolled down the window. Down
Down
the...
the roof?
Yep, yes.
What kind of gun did you have? Just a Glock?
Would have been an assault rifle, right?
It's an assault rifle.
Well, if it's got a strap, you
Would have
can
had a
just sort of,
strap.
it can like
Oh, I
still on
might
you.
have, I might have had the strap around there.
Okay.
I got 4 successes on that, by the way.
Okay. You find a way to get to the skip bin. No, to the skip bin, to
To the ladder,
the ladder.
and I'm gonna make my way up.
Okay.
And
you will
I'm
need,
going
you will need
to-
to make a strength and athletics check.
Strength and athletics.
Mm.
These are not things I'm good at, but sure.
Would you like to spend some blood?
Can I use dexterity instead of one of these?
It's basically to pull yourself up. So
It's like climbing a ladder. It's pulling myself up. Yeah, no, that's fair. How much blood do I have? Not a lot. Speaking of which, did I get willpower from getting shot in the head and being saved by the dog? Because that's a dangerous situation to survive.
you did survive a dangerous situation
Do I get willpower for kissing Ellen and him not knowing what the fuck was going on?
because
Because I'm an enigma, and I get willpower when I perplex people.
Go and get it. Her. I would.
Sweet.
in
I
that
could do
case
with
you can have 100 will, but no, just kidding.
it.
Cool. I'm going to use the willpower point you just gave me
Mhm.
for this.
okay.
That's
Okay.
why I was double checking.
Can I
All right.
get a willpower point
Yeah,
back? for
one
being a good
success
sniper?
from that willpower that I used.
Wow, it's enough.
Oh my god. So lucky. So lucky.
Lucky or kind, I don't know. But-
Kind, and thank you. Cool. I pull
Okay.
myself up and start making my way up the fire escape.
Well, as it happens, Dr. Shipman, not Dr. Shipman, I've opened the wrong character. I'm talking about Bishop. Thrill Seeker
Thrill
or
seeker.
Survivalist.
Oh, he's got the same as me.
Hmm. Yeah, Bishop, you can have a willpower point back. That's fair. All right, Alexi,
Love it.
make a better perception alertness check.
One.
1. You think you hear something from the far end of the street, but you're not sure. Caitlin, Kitty is climbing up onto the roof.
Hmm.
You get to the roof. It's very steep. The tiles seem to be wet and loose.
Okay. Is there anyone on this roof anymore?
Perception alertness check.
Dos.
2 successes. You don't see anybody on the roof, but you do notice that there's a kind of a fog beginning to form around the town at this point. It's sort of rolling in. There's a
Okay.
little bit of light coming from the direction of the clock tower.
Just so you know, I'm on the roof of the bakery now. Please don't shoot me. Also, there's a random ass fog coming in that doesn't look normal.
Oh, I didn't say it didn't look normal. It's just foggy.
Okay, never mind. It looks like normal fog, but still suspicious because fog in this situation means suspicious.
And we live in London.
Fog in England.
Right. every time-
Yeah.
The
that's
fact
problem
there
with-
wasn't fog was suspicious.
Yeah.
Right. If
True,
you're playing
true, true, true.
vampire and you say there's fog, it's going to be suspicious. There's
Yeah.
no way around that.
I don't trust you when you add like atmospherical things. So I'm just
Right.
like, it's suspicious.
That's fair. That's why I added that B in Vangate the other night. It was just like, it was just random.
That's why, like, you like made me waste a spell slot being like, what does this bee know?
Right. Keep everybody on their toes. Okay. Meanwhile, Shipman, you're in the room with the patients. Yep. Nothing's changing there unless you choose to do
I think
anything.
I'd probably ask Roseanne if, remember what I asked you earlier, whether you're a fighter or a talker.
Well, I suppose I'm more of a talker. I mean, I'm, as you know, I come from, you know, which clan I am. I'm an artist. I play
Oh, I
music.
thought so.
To be
Oh.
fair, I really do prefer just to play music than to even talk. But
That is
Oh,
good.
what kind of music do you play?
classical. She names a couple of classical pieces that are her favorite type of stuff. Yes, that's the sort of thing.
Do you play piano or like?
Yeah, I play piano. I play a little bit of violin and a few other instruments as well.
Hmm.
We have an orchestra.
Well, I guess if we survive this, maybe I'll ask you to teach me some. You know,
Oh,
always
really?
like to learn an instrument.
You'd be interested in that, would you?
I am.
Well,
an
I think I've got
artist.
good hands, so maybe it will translate into instruments.
Right. Philippe, yes, you play an instrument too, do you?
Yes, I play. Can we stall this question until I stop hurting?
Sounds reasonable to me.
Ugh.
Why are you still hurting?
He
Is there
hasn't got.
anything I
He
can
hasn't,
help with?
he hasn't got the blood to heal it. You've fixed the bones,
How
but
much blood does he need?
he needs about 5 or 6 points of blood. Well,
Oh,
actually,
good.
he needs 3 points to heal the wounds, but he'll still be down blood.
I'll give him 3 of my own blood.
Philippe, do you want to drink Shipman's blood?
Not really. I think I will suffer.
You wouldn't want this blood.
I will suffer. It is.
You don't know anything about blood bonding. You gave your blood to Kit.
I know.
I think it's probably more of the fact that it's me giving him my blood.
Right.
Yum.
That could be the issue.
It's like, yeah, maybe not.
If it was a female, it would be different. I'm not.
Wow.
Hey, Roseanne, give
Okay.
Philippe some of your blood.
Because I get a Toreador blood. Don't we have to have our own blood?
Why don't we find a human? What are we doing in this bakery anyway? Didn't somebody say something about there being a person in this building?
But yes,
Well,
that is correct.
so
Oh,
our
I
friend
can
has
go have a
gone
look.
outside and we're here. What are we doing here if we're not going to look for that person?
I cannot do much looking.
All right, well, Shipman, you go and look. I'll stay here with Philippe.
Yeah, I'll go look.
All right, so Shipman, you find that of all the doors in the building, one of them is locked, and it seems to be the one that is, you're guessing it's probably attached to the residence, which might be upstairs. But it's hard
Okay,
to
so
say
the
'cause-
bakery is attached to like a house. Like the
Mhm.
people who work at the bakery live.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would it sort of, would I think that, oh, these people are probably asleep or like actually hiding inside this place?
Well, given that there's been a bunch of gunshots go off, you don't know what they would be doing. But you might have heard Sage say something to the effect of, I saw somebody in the second floor window above the bakery.
I'm going to knock on the locked door then.
Okay, there's
Just
no
like-
response. No response.
Is it padlocked or is it like, you know, just a key?
Just a
lock
key
door?
lock, yeah. Looks like a
okay, is
fairly
there
decent-
anywhere else I can look at in the bakery, like any other rooms, any
There's
other
a-
floors?
No, there's just there's the
It's just that
kitchen,
door.
there's the storage room, there's a toilet, there's a waiting like a rest, not a restroom, like a lunchroom, I guess, closest thing I can think of, which is where you guys were, but at the back of the bakery.
I'm going to do something
you were in the
completely
kitchen.
out of the ordinary and try and kick the door in.
All right. Okay, strength and athletics, please. Would you like to spend blood for this?
Nope. I will mention to everyone before I do this that I don't normally do these things, but
But will it not make noise, says Philippe? A lot of noise.
I mean, I cannot do it if you want me to. Don't want me to, but there's
Okay,
gunshots everywhere.
I know. I
People
will try
screaming when they
something.
get shot.
I will try something. I have never done it, but we will
Okay.
see if I can.
I'll let you
do
go
it.
first. If you fail, then
Okay.
I'll fail at kicking the door in.
Can you move me over to the door?
All right, so
Yeah,
Roseanne
I'll
gets
move
you
him
under the
over.
arm. What are you going to
Okay.
do, Philippe?
Okay.
You're going to do the same thing that he was going to do, which is kick the door in.
No. I'm gonna try something I have only seen on TV.
Oh, that's bound to work then. Fuck.
Okay.
We're doomed.
Have you got any better idea?
Well, you haven't told us what the idea is. Just tell us what
And
you're
some
going
of
to do.
those gadgets work sometimes.
I'm gonna use my card, my credit card.
Right.
You fit it between the. I saw it. Anyway, he's gonna try it. He's Philippe. He'll try it.
And I kind of face bum a bit.
Let's see
Right.
it work. Come on.
Philippe, you take
Come on,
out
come on,
your
come on.
credit card and you're going to make a dex and security check. Which, oddly enough, you have 1 dot in security. And your blood is now subsided, so you're down to 3 dex. It's a new scene.
Yeah.
So that's 4 dice.
Yeah.
Do you want to spend any willpower?
How much have I got left?
5.
I will spend 1 willpower.
You're down to 4 willpower points, Philippe.
Okay. It's about right too. 'Cause
I lie.
wouldn't-
You're at 4. You're down to 3.
Okay. It's about right because I wouldn't be feeling good anyway.
No, and probably not thinking straight either, which is
No, this is why I'm trying this stupid trick.
right. No,
I didn't think it would work, but you know, well, at least I have proved that fact. I am
I
not
think you would have
watching that.
blown my mind if that worked, to be honest.
I am not watching that program anymore now.
yep. Who knew MacGyver wasn't true?
Honestly, if it
Yeah,
had
do you
worked
have
and
any
it took
bits of
less time
string?
than the lock picks that I had, I would have been mad.
Right. You should have unlocked the door before you went on the roof. Could have saved them all the trouble, but you're not there. Ah.
The door
Okay.
outside, the door to the outside.
This is the door to the inside. This is the door
Oh.
to the residence that they're trying
Right.
to get into.
Should have.
I'm going to try and kick the door in, even though I'm super injured.
All
I'm going
right.
to kick the door in.
He's gonna
Very
make
good.
a noise though, says Philip.
What's it, strength and athletics?
Yep. Strength and athletics.
Did you forget the minus?
Nope. It
What?
just hasn't rendered or
Oh, it hasn't worked. What does that
Hasn't
mean?
rolled yet. Is it going?
let's
to?
just say it was that powerful that it just couldn't display the numbers.
You better roll again.
It says rolls
I'm
dice
pretty
pool
sure it
2,
might be
and
that
that's it.
how do you have no dice to
Do you-
roll?
Do you not have any dice for this?
Strength and athletics. I've got 2
One
strength.
each.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got 2 strength, 0 athletics, and I've got a
Yeah.
-2. So I guess no dice.
Oh, okay, no dice.
So yeah,
okay.
I just fail.
So you, he throws himself at the door and slides down. No,
I'm just gonna lie there.
yeah, no, you just don't have the strength. You realize,
You know,
I just don't get up. I just like
oh, for God's sake,
complete ragdoll.
what's her face? Rosanna
Roseanne.
stands up. She staggers over there. All right, there's got to be a way through this door, right? Come on, maybe we can get the hinges off or something. There's got to be something we can leverage here. We got to break the hinges or something.
They have a screwdriver in a bakery. They probably have heaps of tools here.
hey, I know about buildings,
what-
architecture and stuff like that. So does this door look like I could do it that way? It could be done that way?
It's
You know,
it's a
hinges
matter of
and stuff.
mechanics and handy tools. You just need the right tool.
Is it possible?
Oh,
If
the
you had
hinge
the
is
right
visible
tools.
on this door.
Yeah. So I can tell.
Well,
her
thinking about
what
it, the hinges
tools I
would be on the
need.
other side. To be fair, it's
Okay.
you don't put your hinges on the
Alright.
outside of the door.
Alright,
It'd be
alright.
silly.
Well, if there is a locked door, then one would assume there is a key.
And I look for like an axe,
So good.
like a fire.
No,
an
no.
axe.
Let us find a key. It must be around here somewhere.
Perception and investigation, Dr. Shipman. Caitlin, you're on the roof. What are you doing?
So there's no one here. I've told everyone that I'm on the roof. Please don't shoot me.
Yep.
And there's a ominous fog coming in.
Mhm.
I'm going to have a look at the street and see what's going on in this town. Like just using the chimney as a way to sort of like peer out and like not die.
So using the chimney as cover.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So you're looking around. You're not seeing anything. You think that the light that you're seeing through the fog near the clock tower must be coming from vehicles.
Oh, okay. So they're moving on again.
Either that or they've just got their vehicle lights on and they're using them for light. One or the other, you're not sure. Lexus, you're looking out the front of the building.
Right.
Make another perception alertness check, please. Sage, where are you? You're still on the roof of the other building, right? But now you're
Mhm.
opposite. You're actually moved up to opposite the shoe store now. Oh,
Look
and
at
Caitlin,
us.
you're not wearing any shoes, are you?
3 successes.
Nope.
3 successes. Okay, so you're on the roof with no shoes. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
3 successes, Alexis. You hear you hear boots coming down the street up ahead, and then you see silhouettes. At least 3 silhouettes.
There's people coming, 3 of them.
How come I didn't see anyone?
Where's
Because you're on a roof.
where are
and
they
you
coming?
can't see
Sorry.
down onto the street from the
Huh.
roof very easily.
I would have
See
thought a
groups.
high vantage point would mean like you can see.
So there's 3 floors up, and then
Yeah.
a really steep roof, right? So if you're standing there, you have to basically be on the edge of the roof to be able to see down onto the street.
Okay.
I want to have a look, please.
All right, make a
Pretty
perception
please.
alertness check.
Okay.
You can, from the point where you are, what you can see, Caitlin, is the other rooftops. Certainly the ones on your side. 5 successes.
Yeah.
Okay. And from the, if you are on the edge of the roof, you can see down onto the street.
Okay. But I'm using the chimney as leverage, so I'm like on the top, so it's fine.
Right.
Is it so? It's a really steep roof, or it's like a
Well, it's pretty steep. Pretty steep. It's about as steep as it gets that you can still walk on and climb to the top of
okay.
without basically sliding off and dying. 5 successes. Sage, yes,
Yes?
you hear the rattling of weapons and the stomping of boots coming down the street from the distance. You can't quite see the street either from where you are.
I'd like to get to a place where I can.
Okay, well, you can make a dexterity and athletics check to not slip.
Oh God. Okay.
Yep.
There'll be 3.
3
Not-
successes.
2. Yeah.
All right, you get over there. What is it? Says Alan.
Hmm?
What is it?
There are people coming.
Okay, so from your new vantage point, you can make another perception alertness check.
3.
3. Okay, yeah, you see several silhouettes marching down the street in your direction. They look like they're moving from car to car.
Hmm.
They're using stealth techniques, as it were. They're not just walking down the street.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're moving quite stealthily.
Can I throw a
Running.
grenade?
Yes, you can.
Oh, awesome. I'm like, I've never done that. Wait, Alan,
What?
do you want to throw a grenade?
Give it to me.
Here you go.
Takes it.
I'm not good at
So-
this, so.
I moved to the back.
Who are these people again? We're not fucking killing innocent people here, are we?
Don't think so. They're stealthing.
They're wearing
Right.
boots.
Oh, that's
Good enough for me. Dink.
wait. Just turn around, out of sight, out of mind.
Right. Cars rock in the street. Glass smashes. Fire alarms go off. Car alarms go off. Gunfire erupts from below. Several people look like they've been decimated. Hard to say how many people he's killed. So suck that up for your count.
No. Give me a number.
There's at least 2 dead.
Okay, sweet. Well, I'll mark that down for later. Yeah.
Okay.
You can, those of you that are on the roofs now, at this point, Caitlin, you've heard this explosion and you've seen the flash come up from the side of the building.
What the hell was that?
Cheeky nade.
Well, I just chucked a grenade down there to kill those fuckers that are running down the street, didn't I?
Parker,
Fair enough.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I would assume
sir.
that's the end of the stealth then.
I don't know, sir. It seems to me it's not entirely because they wouldn't have known where the grenade came from, would they?
I'm gonna just keep my gun focused because people are
We-
probably stirred.
We can assume they know something
Hmm.
happened,
True.
i.e. a grenade, but we don't know that they really know where we are.
All right.
So
True,
why
good
don't you
point.
move up to the edge and see if you can spot them?
I'm about to do that. See, this is me doing that now.
Right. So Bishop is moving to the edge to see if he can spot them.
That was a great throw, Alan.
I'm rolling your dice with dice this time, Bishop, because I can't be fucked waiting for the character sheet to load.
And Bishop says, are you going to give him another kiss for that? I would. It's pretty good.
Well, he's still here. Feel free to take your best shot.
Oh no,
Bishop.
no. All right, Bishop, you make it to the edge, and you have 2 10s and 2 7s. You can see the other two. That you realize there were not 3 but 4 of these guys down there, and the grenade managed to get all of them. 2 of them are dead, 2 of them are severely injured, and have managed to get themselves behind a car. One of them is peeping around the side of the car, looking down the street in the direction of Alexis.
I will. Can I hit him from here, do I think?
You reckon you could, but you know that you will give yourself away if you do.
Okay.
Like if you fire from here, they will be aware that there's somebody on the roof. So you better
All right,
kill them.
using my potence,
Yep.
I could throw a grenade.
You can. Yeah, you could. Yeah.
I'll throw another one.
All right. What sort are you throwing? Is this incendiary? Is this fragmentation? Is this a stun grenade?
Fragmentation.
All right. Very good.
That was
So
some
this
warning,
is,
bro.
I suppose I better actually use your character sheet this time. Please hold the line.
Are we going to get hit by that?
Are you going to get hit by it?
Yeah, just
No,
out of curiosity.
No, you're
No,
nowhere near
you're
that.
We're okay. We're okay.
It's,
Cool.
You're 3 floors above the landing zone of the
Good to
grenade.
know.
You're safe. You're very safe.
Yeah. Well, safe as one can be on the 3rd floor, but
Yeah.
Tudor style house. Sure.
Yeah. Strength and athletics. Here we go. With potence, you say.
Otherwise, I use it.
Oh my god.
Well,
Just hold on to it. Just
okay.
hold on.
you get no successes, but the potence outweighs the null 1 success. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice. Had you pumped strength at all?
I don't know. Have I?
I don't think so.
think I have.
I don't think so. Okay, so 5 successes. Sorry, 5 dice. 2 1s though. That's the problem. Okay, that you drop the grenade. It falls down. It doesn't go where you want it to go at all, and it explodes when it hits the ground on the wrong end of the car. No, it doesn't hit Alexia. That's the wrong end of the car though, so it doesn't hit them. They're in total cover from it, but it goes off and it rocks the car that they're hiding behind, and it literally scares the shit out of them. There's that. It does do that. It has that bonus effect. And the other good news is they still have no fucking idea where you came from. You could potentially throw another grenade.
I will potentially do that when I'm allowed.
All right. Does anybody else want to do anything right at this instant? Alexi,
What are you doing?
You've seen this grenade go. 2 grenades so far.
We forgot grenade safety class. Sorry, Alexi.
How's this coming down from the roof?
Right.
Hmm.
Caitlin,
Yeah,
you make a perception alertness check.
sure. 2.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you're hearing these grenades and what have you going off.
I'm still on the roof. I'm
Yeah.
definitely hearing these
Now,
things.
you're at the apex of the roof, so you can't really see what's going on, but you can. I mean, you could move to the edge if you wanted to. That's, it's risky. You could slide. You could slip if you failed an athletics check.
I'm good. I'm happy to be on the top of this roof, and I'm going. And I can't see anyone coming up the street. I can't hear anyone else other than the grenades. What's the fog
what you can
doing?
see? What you can see from where you are is you can actually see Sage, Bishop, Alan, and Parker on the other roof.
Okay.
Do we see you?
Probably.
If you know that she's there, she's kind of stealthing.
I did say I was here. I
Perception
messaged.
alert- oh.
I
She did tell
messaged
you
them,
where they are,
and I was
yeah.
just like,
She
"Hey,
is.
don't shoot me! I'm on the roof."
Okay, I'm gonna
Right.
wave.
I'm going to pull my head back in the door and quietly close and lock it, and hopefully they walk past.
Okay.
So anyone else coming up the street? Is that everyone?
There are 2 more.
You don't know that yet.
Right. All right. Okay.
Only Bishop knows that there's
All
2
right.
more,
Yes.
2 survivors.
No idea.
Hey, yo, Bishop.
Bishop, are you doing like all the fucking hand signals stuff? You know,
Yeah, not really.
to
Not realizing I'm wasting my complete time because
'cause
nobody
they don't know what they
understands
understand.
Yeah,
Well, Parker does actually.
Parker does. Yeah.
Parker translates for you
Yeah.
into English. He
Yeah.
says Bishop's telling
Depends
us
on the
there's
hand
two.
signals.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
he's like Parker says there's two more down there, says Bishop.
Whereabouts are they?
I'm not sure. They seem. Where are they, Bishop? Can you hear us, Bishop?
Yes, I can hear you.
What are
I
you gonna
just
do?
thought I'd let the explosion clear before I answered you. Okay, there are two to your, and he gives the exact measurements because I couldn't.
Is an artist?
No, he's a military man.
Not as an artist, there's a soldier.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good. So you say where nobody's really got the eyes on them to do anything at this point unless they move.
Are they
Right.
closer to me or are they closer to you?
They're closer to them.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw another grenade when I get the chance.
All right. So you can drop another grenade down there. So this is another Dex.
It's 2 men.
We're gonna make it Dex and athletics this time instead of strength because it's really a matter of finesse.
What's the fog looking like?
Foggy.
It looks like fog.
Changes
mist.
into marble, then you worry.
I'm gonna get down off the roof and go back to the kitchen.
Okay, this time you drop the grenade and it lands right where you wanted. And those two guys are exploded to hell.
That's 2 down.
Everybody on the roof can make
Oh.
a perception alertness check.
This is kind of
this-
fun.
Was this before or after I got off the roof?
You
Or-
can do it as you're about to get off the roof. You're just turning around to get back onto the
Fire escape.
fire escape. Yeah. So 1 success from Kitty, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I got
Okay.
4.
4 Sage. Okay. Alan does not see shit. And Parker
Come on,
also
Parker.
does not see shit either.
Oh,
Sage,
yes. How can I help?
you see a glint of light, a tiny little glint of light coming from the direction of the clock tower.
Right.
And so,
Gun time.
right.
Yep.
And you can make a perception, perception and investigation check using your scope, if you wish.
I do wish.
I thought you might. I preempted that.
2.
2. Okay. With 2 successes, you can't really tell, but there is a little flicker of light coming from the top of the clock tower. You can't tell what it is until you know what? Fuck it. You can see when you turn your scope on the clock tower, you zoom it in to get it to the right magnitude. And you suddenly realize that you're looking at somebody with a scope looking at you. And they have a very big sniper rifle. And
Ellen, get the fuck down. Let's go. Oh, you know.
and you see this shell go flying out of the gun.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna tackle him. I'm just gonna get both of us to.
So you're gonna make a Dex and athletics check.
Okay, Dick's athletics. All right, let's go. 3.
All right.
Ugh.
The bullet does not hit you, nor does it hit Alan.
Oh my god! I swear to God, if you hit the others, I would be very happy. At least Bishop's there. You know, Parker gets hit. He can handle that this time.
You could just feed him blood.
What am I, a fucking blood bag for people? Come on.
That's the impression I have.
Me too. Oh my god. Just might as well, right? At 2. You have two of them.
Oof. Okay, Bishop. What's your stamina, Bishop?
Okay. At least you can take it.
Can he though? Can he really?
Yeah, I believe you
Can
can.
he?
Yes, you
You
can.
believe he can?
Yes.
Oh wow! Hopes and prayers to the lot.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh dear. Okay, you soak 1 of 4 levels of aggravated damage.
You got this, man. It's
Bishop,
fine.
you suddenly just spin around. You don't even hear it. But it burns like fuck and it spins you around on top of the rooftop. You've now taken 4 levels of aggravated damage, so you're wounded and you're at -2 dice penalty.
Can I-
Spinning around, you're making a dex and athletics check to stay on the roof. Dex and athletics.
Will I
Yeah.
be able to fire back?
You just dodged, didn't you?
I use Dex and athletics. I don't use Dex dodge.
Well,
So-
yeah. You were trying to get to Alan though, weren't you?
That's true. Okay. I'll protect him. But when I get back and see if I can find him again.
Okay, 3 successes, Bishop. You don't fall off the roof. You don't slip. You don't even stumble. But you just get spun around about 45 degrees.
Then I start looking for who did that. There would have to be a sniper rifle.
Clock
Definitely a
tower,
sniper.
Bishop.
Okay, so Sage says clock tower, Bishop.
Okay. Parker, throw me your rifle.
Parker turns and throws it to you.
I grab it.
Do you catch it?
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
No. I'm curious.
Well, you do have -2 dice, so that's possible.
You asked to
but
throw it.
yeah.
Could have been like,
I was
hand
gonna
it
let
to
him
me
have
gently.
that, but Parker tosses it to you. I mean, to be fair, he's not making it hard. It's an easy toss.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm all for chaos.
You are a very bad person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's my chaos, not yours.
Chaos is fun.
You have
Let
one
chaos
success.
reign.
It's not the best catch in the world, but you do catch
That's
it.
right.
It
Okay.
doesn't fall. All right.
Good
and you're
job.
at -2 for all actions right now. So
Get in the necessary position to aim for the tower.
all right. It's
Ditto.
you're in pain and it hurts.
I don't give a fuck. Somebody just shot me.
All right.
That's what kind of mood he's in. You know
Alright,
what he's like when
so-
he's angry.
Yep. He's a lot like people I know.
Yeah.
Alertness and perception 3. Okay, -2. You see a glint of light from the clock tower.
Yep.
You line up.
Yep.
Okay, so Dex and firearms were on -2 dice.
You know that willpower you gave me?
Oh yeah, you want to spend it?
Yep.
Dex and firearms.
Please, let me get this bastard out of my life. Please.
Okay, if you can't, I will. I'll do it. Yeah.
That would give you enough time too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am so proud of you. I mean,
Okay, you can't tell whether you've hit anything.
okay.
May I?
You can take a shot, yeah.
Ooh, okay. It says, oh, hold on. Cancel,
Alexi, what are you doing?
cancel.
While you're hearing these gunshots going off.
Oh, I just got one too.
Yeah,
So
you
sad. So fucking
also-
sad.
Also can't tell. This is a very, very long range shot.
Ah,
It's like a mile away.
hmm.
Alexi, what are you up to? You've
I
gone
will.
inside the building, right?
Yeah. I'll shut and lock the door if possible.
Okay, and then you find who do you find in the kitchen? But Dr. Shipman, Rosanna, and Philippe.
All right. We've got people outside. but they're getting bombarded by grenades from the rooftop. We might want to move on from here.
Okay.
Anyone injured?
I'm no more injured, and I can help carry Philippe.
Caitlin, you're coming down the ladder now, right?
I got a 1 on the perception. So did I notice that they were getting shot at on the other roof? No. Then yeah.
You would have heard it, but you didn't see it.
Okay. Then
Was it
yeah.
Alexi,
after the
can you
fact?
lockpick this door? It seems to be immune to my physical prowess.
Yeah, I'm coming down from the roof and going back inside. And
Right. Okay, so you knock on the door. Gareth, you're hearing a knock on the door in the back of the kitchen. Somebody open the door? You did get instructions from Caitlin that if you hear a knock,
I'll
Open the door.
okay. So she comes in. Good.
So what's going on down in here, guys? There's about 4 people dead outside.
Is that along the front, coming in the front door here?
Yeah. Kitchen's probably still a good place to be fortified. What are you guys? You're trying to get upstairs?
No, I've locked the front door because there were people coming through, and I don't know what actually happened to them after all the exploding.
Well, yes, they were trying to open this door, but Dr. Shipman thought it would be a good idea to throw himself at it, and Philippe here tried to pick the lock with a credit card, and I think he snapped the edge off his platinum visa.
Right. Okay.
I am not watching MacGyver anymore.
I'm gonna try and pick the lock.
Well, look at that. You've got the tools and everything for this.
You've
do. Clearly done this sort of thing before, don't you? Haven't you? All right, make a lock picking check. So this is dexterity and security.
3.
3 successes.
Nice.
All right, you can hear it clicking. You're definitely making a lot of progress here. And a minute later, you can make another check. Okay, the door opens. You get it open. There's this, and you open it up, and behind the door is a set of stairs leading up, quite narrow, purple carpet, quite hideous.
Gross.
Yuck.
You see there's a picture on the wall of a family, and it looks like it was taken in the 1970s. It's all sepia toned, and
All right, cover me. And I'm gonna go up the stairs.
All right. Very good. So you start up the stairs. Are you just brazenly going up the stairs, or how are you going about this?
Like sneakily, stealthy. I've got my gun out. I'm stealthing up the stairs.
Okay, so we'll have a Dexter stealth check, please. 3 successes. Very well. You get to the top of the stairs. Nothing unusual. No lights are on. Same as everywhere else. No power. It's very quiet. Perception alertness. Who's behind you? Anybody behind you? Or are you going up alone?
I will be.
Okay. 3 successes. Okay. You hear the floor creak from over to your left. There's a door into a bedroom.
I open the door.
The door is open, actually.
Hello?
No answer.
Don't worry. Not here to hurt you.
No answer. Alexi, you're right behind her, but she's at the top of the stairs now. There's room for you to move around her if you wanted to, but you're still behind her right now.
I'm obfuscated and will move around there past the room while being stealthy.
You go past the door?
Yep, and look through.
Oh, and look through? Okay.
Yep.
What you see is an old man with a large knife clinging onto it, leaning against with his back to the wall. He's got glasses on. He's quite a he's not fat, he's just quite big for an old man.
I don't see him, do I?
You haven't seen him, no. Only Alexia's seen him.
Yep. Go to the other side of the door and come out of obfuscate and be like one person.
So are you the owner of this bakery?
You get away from me. Get away. Don't come here.
I'm
This is-
part of an evacuation squad. I'm here to get you out.
Yeah, you prove that. You can't prove that. Have you got some sort of identification? Something? Come on.
I
Throw it on
pull
the
out the
floor.
ID from the consulate and I throw it into the room.
It's dark. It's dark. I can't read it.
Okay, well, don't attack. I'm coming in.
Don't you come in. You get out. Get out.
Well, go pick it up and have a look at it then.
Can't. It's too dark.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You hear him stumbling around. Oh, this, I can't read it. What does
Can
it
you-
say?
What does it say?
Out again. What was it?
It was something to get us past the checkpoints with the police. So it was like
Right. Okay.
freedom of movement papers.
Right.
We were security people,
Okay.
evacuation team.
Okay. You tell him that. Fair enough. You can make a persuasion check, which is going to be, what is a persuasion check in Vampire the Masquerade?
Charisma, persuasion.
There is persuasion.
No
Excellent.
persuasion.
Oh, there isn't persuasion.
No. Could be empathy.
Performance.
Performance. There we go.
God, I want that roll. Yeah.
Five
Five
successes.
All right. He slowly comes around the corner. He sees you. So you're here to evacuate us, are you?
Yep,
Okay.
that's the plan. As you
Well-
can see, it's a bit of a war zone outside.
They've taken a lot of people. They've taken Mildred. They took the grandkids.
Do you know where they went?
No, I don't know where they went. They had a truck. They told everyone to get out and evacuate, and I wasn't. He looks suddenly quite guilty.
It's okay. You did what you needed to do to survive.
They had a lot of guns, and they were speaking in, I think it was some sort of Scandinavian.
Okay.
They-
Do you mind if I pick that up again?
of course,
Thanks.
he's actually got it in his hand now. He
Okay.
passes it to you.
And I pocket it again. All right, sir. I take it you're the owner of this establishment.
I'm Stan.
Hi, Stan. I'm Kit.
It's nice to meet you, Kit. I don't know what's going on. What do they want us to do? We're going to evacuate. So do you have some sort of vehicle to get us out of here?
Unfortunately, our vehicle was compromised. You don't happen to have any boots, do you?
Boots. He looks
Shoes.
down at your shoes. You've got no shoes on.
Yeah, well, they kind of got lost in the whole blowing up situation.
Oh dear, what is going on? I'm sure Lucy wouldn't mind if we went down to the shoe store and got some shoes from there, but it's probably locked.
Probably wouldn't go out on the street right now, but I will keep that in mind.
You might fit Dale's shoes. Let's have a look here, eh? And he opens up a cupboard and there's a bunch of old ladies' shoes.
Any like boots
Some
or
of them-
like trainers or
Oh, they're actually
There's
some
trainers?
trainers. They're like pink trainers.
That's not my aesthetic, but fine.
Pink old people's trainers. And they're
Better.
Blood.
yeah.
Better than nothing.
I'm going to roll a d10 and see if they fit you. If it's a 10, they fit you more than perfectly. They're the most comfortable shoes you've ever worn in your whole life.
Okay.
And as you can imagine, yeah, I rolled a 3. They're really very uncomfortable. They do not really fit you, but ouch. Maybe you
Still
can,
offering my shoes, by the way.
Your shoes are like double my size.
We just fill them with
Paper
dough
in them.
from the bakery.
Put paper
Okay.
in them.
Yeah, no, these are not going to work. I might have to go to the shoe shop. It's fine. Stan, was it?
Yeah.
Is there any? There's no back roads in this town or anything, is there?
Well, there's a couple of back roads. Yes, yes. What were you looking for?
Just a way to get around without using the main road, to be honest.
Oh yeah, you could cut through the park around the back way if you want to, and there's a couple of different ways through. You might have to go through some people's lawns.
I'm sure they won't mind. Okay. You don't have a storm cellar or anything, do you?
A storm cellar? No, I'm afraid not. We've got an attic though.
Right. That car out the back that you don't have the keys to that, do you?
I do have the keys to that one. Yes. Doesn't have a lot of petrol in it though. Maybe a quarter of a tank.
Okay.
Hasn't been a lot.
Sorry, I'm trying to think. I've got two plans in my head, and I'm trying to figure out which would be better.
All right. Well,
I'm waiting for you to finish questioning him so I can have something to eat.
Oh, okay. Okay, do you mind passing me the keys?
yes. He goes and finds them, and he opens a drawer and he pulls them out. Here you go. Here you go.
Thank you. Stan.
Yeah. When do you want to leave? Do you want to go now?
It's probably a good idea.
Now, out of game, Philippe and Roseanne, you're hearing this conversation from down the stairs, I'm assuming.
Question.
Yes.
Roll
Philippe
for
is.
self-control.
How am I for blood?
Better off than Philippe is.
Better off than Philippe. That's fine. As Stan goes to leave.
Actually, no, you're not actually, are you? 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh my goodness. There's not
watch-
enough old men to go around.
Watch
Yeah.
the vampires feeding on each other and frenzying on each other. Won't this be
I'm not
fun?
that desperate, but
Okay,
Yeah.
Caitlin, you can make a self-control check.
Well, he's not bleeding.
It's not bleeding, but you've been talking to him for a while, and you can kind of sense the heat radiating from his body as you get close
Well,
to him.
I'm about to feed from him anyway. That's why I was asking. Like, as he goes to leave, I'm gonna go for him.
Okay, all right, all right.
I don't want to frenzy, but
So he's like, all right, so should we go downstairs then and head out?
probably good. And as he turns around, I'm going to go for him.
Okay, very good. How much blood are you planning to take?
How much am I down? Because I wasn't there last game.
Right.
And I definitely don't have max, but I don't know what
did
I
you
was
have
down.
before I torpored you?
12, I think.
Down to 12. Okay, I'm going to put you at 8. And some of that is animal's blood that's been fed to you.
Okay.
Well, that's Philippe.
I'm going to take.
Some of it is
Philippe. Yeah.
Philippe's blood, yeah.
Then I will bring my. How many points of blood does this man have in him?
6.
6. And we got a real danger blood person downstairs.
Yep. Philippe's already frenzied in the last 20 minutes.
I'm going to take 2 points of blood.
Okay.
And I'm going to bring him down for Philippe to eat.
All right. All right. So Philippe, this old man, well, okay. So you finished feeding off him, right? 2 points. You lick the wound, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And he's looking a bit dazed. Says, what's going on? What was that? What was that?
It's all right. It's okay. We need to go downstairs, Dan.
What's going on? I'm
It's
very
going
dizzy.
to be it's going to be okay. Don't mind the stairs. Hold hand on the rail. It's okay. We're going to get you out of here. It's all
Right.
shock.
Oh.
It's all shock.
No, I think I heard bombshells before. Did you hear the raid alarm?
I
think we
did.
need to get down. We need to get down into the shelter.
We said there wasn't a shelter.
Shelter. The bomb shelter.
Where's the bomb shelter?
It's down on, and he names a street in the center of London.
Oh, in London. Oh, he's having flashbacks. Over the earpiece in a quiet whisper, I'm going to say, There is a meal on its way down with Philippe's name on it. And I'm going to
Okay, so you're
guide
taking-
this old man down the stairs
All right,
to an awaiting vampire
right.
because I'm an asshole.
Philippe, you gonna take this up, I assume?
Yes, he has no choice.
I'm going to stand by and make sure, well, that he hopefully lives.
All right, Philippe, you gonna drain him? Or are you gonna try and
I'm gonna try and control myself, but I make no guarantees.
okay, so we're making a self-control check for Philippe.
He's only got 4 points of blood now.
Philippe, 5 and a 1.
Oh,
He's dead.
oh
dead, and-
no.
He's drained. And Philippe, when you come, you drop him and you look around and you want more. And who's the nearest person to Philippe right now? Dr. Shipman?
Either
Roseanne?
Roseanne or Shipman, because I'm still on the staircase.
Right.
Or it might be me because I
Could be
led
you.
the old man to.
Could be you. Yeah,
him.
that's true. Okay. I'm gonna roll a dice. 1 to 2, it's you, Caitlin. 3 to 4, it's Dr. Shipman. 5 to 6, it's Roseanne. Hang on, this is not working. How many people have we got?
I'm behind them all. but
Alex is
I'll
behind
attempt
me,
it.
so he's not going to
Yeah,
be a
Alexi's
person.
not in the list. There is Roseanne, there is Caitlin, there is Luke,
And there's
and
Philippe. I think that's
well,
it.
That's
Philippe
it,
is the
that's
one
it.
doing. Okay,
Yeah.
How do
that's it.
vampires
Okay, so
get
it's-
shit done?
okay, so 1 to 3. That's true. 1 to 3, it's going to be Caitlin. 4 to 6 is Shipman, and 7 to 10 will be Roseanne. It's Roseanne.
Oh God,
I jump at
You're behind
Philippe.
Caitlin.
you're
so you
behind
have to-
me.
you can't
But I
get
would
to-
I would probably jump at Philippe if you made a lunge move and
All
try
right.
and like tackle him to the ground.
We're all hearing this. Just
Yeah, strength and athletics to pull him off Roseanne.
blood ASMR. It's just
2
I'm just
successes.
still ragdolling at the
And
door.
Alexis, you want to add some strength to that?
I sure do.
you catch on a glitch or something and then you go flying.
That we just strength.
Strength and athletics.
God damn it, Russell! Why did you make him the cutest old man ever?
Yeah.
I feel so guilty.
Were you here for the old lady earlier? Oh,
No.
you missed that.
Oh,
4
wait.
successes.
4 successes. Okay. Yeah, you managed to
Here, weren't
pull.
you?
That's
Managed to
6
pull.
combined.
Yeah, between you managed to keep Philippe off Roseanne, and she just crawls back into the corner on her ass, basically just slides into the corner, and she's got that Glock out, the Glock that she's been given. She goes,
Don't
keep
you
him
do
off
it.
me. Keep
Don't you
him
do
off
it.
me."
I put Philippe into some sort of hold until he calms down, just like even just a massive bear hug with both arms and
I've-
legs.
I would have
Right.
put myself in between him and Roseanne at that
Philippe,
point if she's pulled
you-
out a gun.
Philippe, 9 and a 5 for your next self-control check. You've managed to start calming down.
You right? Can't hear you, Barry.
I think I am. What happened?
You
Went
keep
a little bit
flipping
blood
out.
crazy.
The old man is lying on the floor in front of you, Philippe. He's out. He's very pale and he's not moving. Not even breathing. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure you've seen this before. Philippe, you need to make a conscience check.
Oh, it's on his conscience, all right.
You need to
Doesn't
see if
he
you
live-
lose. You see
Uh-huh.
if you lose a point in consciousness
And
and humanity.
At least being high in humanity is easy to pass it, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
still not
Right.
nice.
No, he's
Okay, so
he-
difficulty
he-
is 3 and you've got 5 dice. So failing this will be very hard, but still.
Do
Yeah,
I
you got-
also have to make a conscience check?
You didn't do it, but yeah, why not?
Because I brought
Yeah.
him down to him.
That's true. You did do that.
How many is it? 1, 2, 3,
Uh,
4, 5,
So
6.
it's the number of whatever your conscience is that's the roll, and that's
Okay.
on the dice. And the difficulty is the difference between your humanity and 10. So if you've got 5 humanity, then it would be 5. If you've got 6 humanity, it would be 4.
I've got 6 humanity.
So the difficulty is 4.
Oh god. Okay, that's good though. 3 success. Oh, 4 successes.
Okay.
Phew.
Then you feel terrible. Both you and Philippe feel terrible about this.
You should feel terrible.
I do feel terrible.
He was a sweet old man. Look what you did.
Philippe needed food.
Collateral damage.
Collateral damage at this point.
Right.
What size shoes does the old man wear?
Oh my god.
Good question. Not your size.
Fuck.
Okay. And now, meanwhile, so before we just wrap this up, those that are on the roof,
I'm gonna shoot some more.
right?
Please.
I know what went wrong. Bishop knows what went wrong.
Oh yeah.
He didn't allow for wind elevation.
He didn't allow for blood squirting out of his shoulder either, and you know.
But if I ever get another shot, that's what he's going to do. He's going to allow for.
All right. Well, okay. So you guys are still looking at the clock tower. I take it you're going to make more perception alertness checks.
2.
2
Yeah.
successes and the ship. Wow. 10, 9, 8, 8. Fuck. And a 6. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Bishop, you see the sniper in the clock tower. And this time you've got a much better idea of where you're looking, and you manage to line up. You can make a dex and firearms. It's shot, but you are at -2 still.
Okay.
Dex and firearms. You're going to do it?
I also tell Songbird exactly where he is.
All right. So you can make a dex and firearms too if you like.
Okay.
Caitlin.
Nope.
What am I
Yeah.
doing?
That's
Yeah.
Sage. Don't worry.
I was like, what?
Sorry.
Ignore what he
Oh
said,
my
it's
God.
fine.
No, I mean Sage, my brain.
I got
Wow,
5.
5 successes. Okay. Oh, I screwed that up. I left 2 dice in there. Okay, well, never mind.
Yeah, I think it's
You guys both fire off
Game
at
over.
pretty much the same time, and you're not sure what happened, but the person is no longer in the looking out of the clock tower. Like, in fact, Caitlin, fuck, sorry, Sage. Sage, can you make a perception alertness check? I'm going to give it away for Bishop. Bishop probably just fired the shot and lowered the gun because he's in too much pain to hold it up there for too long.
3.
3 successes. You see the gun tumbling from this clock tower.
Think we're sorry, target down. Is that right, Bishop?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right, and we're going to end there.
Yay.
All right.
Holy
Keeping the
fuck.
count up.
I will watch over this and then make sure that everyone's tallied correctly, I suppose. Who got that last kill, or are we halving it? Halving and halving again.
If you get enough halves, you'll be able to add up to 1 eventually.
Well, Bishop should, he should have a full person.
A full kill by
I
now.
would have fucking obliterated that dude.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
We'll
Well,
figure it out.
great work, everyone. Thank you very nice. Very, very much. Tell you what, tonight, I would like to give you each 3 experience points.
Oh, thank you.
If you've got any particular callings for anything that you did that was especially special, any amazing successes or terrible failures. Philippe, I might give you an XP towards self-control, actually.
Yeah.
What I get for
Thank
trying to
goodness.
kick a door with
Yeah.
0 dice.
Yes, you can have a XP towards athletics or strength, whichever you want to choose. I recommend athletics because it's going to be a lot sooner that you can actually apply that.
Can I have a point towards athletics also? Or security for unlocking doors?
Yep, actually, choose one or the other.
I will go for security.
All right.
So how many? Just 1 point towards that?
Yep.
Cool.
For me, it's probably stealth or athletics, or stealth or athletics probably.
You can choose.
What about
Okay.
melee for me?
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. You've been trying to stake people. Yeah.
It's got to get something for eight successes.
Can I spend 3 XP and get 1 dot in melee?
Yes, you can. Yeah, and I think a bishop deserves something for his 8 success firearms check. That
He
was
does.
pretty massive.
He like rethought his entire life before he died. He
I
said
feel
sorry
so bad
before
for the
he
old
died.
man. God damn it,
You
Stan.
should.
God damn it, Stan.
The old lady, we made her a cup of tea. She enjoyed it. And look like you did.
Alan made a cup of tea, and then she's like,
Yeah,
"What?
good.
Can I have a bit of Bicky?"
I mean,
So
The ghouls are
cute.
running up and down the stairs with biscuits and passing biscuits like batons.
Kit's been shot in the head twice in the last 24 hours.
Nobody
And
made her a
she's-
cup of tea.
And she's too bonded to Philippe, so she's gonna try and make sure he's fine.
Right.
So like her priorities are not normal
Imagine
at the
being
moment.
bonded to Philippe.
Out of game. This is just a thought out of game, and actually, you know what? I have this as a private conversation. Caitlin and Barry, I'll get you guys to stick after we
Yep,
finish
no
this.
worries.
Okay.
And he just starts becoming super timid.
Yeah. Okay. So is that everyone? All done?
Yeah.
We're all
All
good.
done.
All right. Thanks, guys. You have a great week. I'll see some of you tomorrow. God
Yeah,
damn,
boy.
can't get rid of you
Bye.
bastards.
Have a
Cheers,
good
everyone.
one all.
See you tomorrow.
Have a good
See you.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye.